Let's start the recording. Let's start the stream. Make sure that this is going live. Because if it doesn't, then we already have an issue.
What's up, honey?
Jesus. Make sure that's muted so I don't end up with massive feedback. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to TBDandD, Stormkings Thunder, and Episode 1.
Ooh.
We're going through, making sure everything's working well. Stick with us if we've got some minor issues of things, learning curves, baby steps. We're getting there. But we're going to go ahead and introduce everyone. So, first off, we're going to have Jesse.
Yeah, I'm Jesse. Hi. I'm going to be playing Sid, the human cleric.
Okay, and next up, Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I'm going to be playing Drapus, the Dragonborn anti-paladin.
Okay, and Katie.
Hi, I'm going to be playing Levine Arya Hari. Mostly just going to be called Levy. And I'm playing a tiefling fighter.
Okay, very nice. And last but not least, Rick.
Hi, I'm Rick. I'll be playing Larch, your Firbolg wizard.
Okay, and I am Gareth. I'm going to be your benevolent dungeon master for the foreseeable future, and hopefully things don't go...
Gareth Sus.
Yeah, Gareth Sus, you're right.
Yeah.
Benevolent.
Yeah, trust me. Just, decide what you want to do.
Just omnipotent.
So,
Are you sure?
two of you have decided that you want to become escorts for the hunters into the Ardeep Forest. And another two have decided that you wanted to just hit up the innkeep where there's some good food and some cozy rooms and find a lucrative business opportunity. The four of you, unbeknownst to each other, have traveled the same path, and after around several days' travel, you approach a sign all around the same post, or all around the same time. Nailed to this sign is 3 arrow-shaped signs, 2 marked Waterdeep and Daggerfold. Follow the high road, but point in opposite directions, and a third marked Nightstone beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serves you, Nightstone is around 10 miles away from your current position. So, Mr. Drapus, you are coming along the high road, heading towards this fork in the road. Why don't you go ahead and describe yourself to what the other party members see?
Okay, so I am about 6.5 feet tall. I'm a Dragonborn. Coloration's kind of just muddy. Most Dragonborn have interbred and got the chromatic and metallic colors. Just they're all muddy now. Plain chainmail. I'm about 300 pounds. So I'm a big Dragonborn. Plain chainmail with a plain battle axe on my back.
Okay. And next up, why doesn't Levine describe themselves, please?
Is very obviously a tiefling. Nothing is hiding. She has lavender skin, fairly long black hair that she keeps back, usually just in a tight ponytail. Her horns are long and straight, not super long. If you can picture maybe an ibex horn, it's like a super tight twist, and comes up maybe up to 10 inches off of the back of her head. She has pitch black eyes, and she usually wears leather armor. And strapped across her back from ground to almost above her head is a large glaive, which is her main weapon. And you can also see that she carries a longbow on her back as well.
Okay. And Mr. Larch.
So Larch is a 6.5 foot tall Firbolg. He's got a sandy colored skin with brownish orange yak fur for hair that covers his eyes, much like a yak's hair does. It turns into a full short beard. He's dressed in. He has an oversized wizard hat, like way too big for any person to wear, and it pushes long cow ears like down to the sides of his face. Um, and his clothes is just like simple farmer's clothes, the button-down shirt, suspenders, slacks. And he carries around a staff with little pieces of fabric that hang from the little stems and branches.
Okay, and last but not least, Sid. Why don't you describe yourself, please?
So Sid is a human, and surprisingly enough, in this party, though, he doesn't actually look small. He is a big guy. He's like 6'4", like 240 pounds. It's all muscle, and he looks like an ordinary guy until he gets close up, and you can see sort of his eyes are yellowy and jaundiced, and he's got open sores all over his face, sort of like a really patchy beard where the skin's all rashy and messed up. He's sort of got like a permanent sort of grimace on his face. He's wearing scale mail. He's got a warhammer and a crossbow across his back.
Okay, very nice. So these four intrepid adventurers, unbeknownst to all but themselves, stand around looking upon this signpost. There's around 10 miles left. The days are the early beginnings of spring. The weather itself has a nice crisp bite to it, and the wind is slowly blowing from the south. What do you all do?
Starting to get a little chilly out here, isn't it?
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, me neither.
Levy is going to always be off to the side of everyone, probably on the far edge of the road. Like, she's always ready to be off the road as soon as possible, and she's just going to be watching for now. I think I also forgot to mention that Levy is 5'10" and 150 pounds, so none of us are tiny.
Yep, you're all nice and tall and
Real big.
big. So you all make some idle small chat, kind of awkwardly looking at each other, and then you do that awkward thing where you all kind of go to walk, but it's all in the same direction, and you just kind of eye each other. It's
I'm
like,
going this way,
yeah. Oh, you're going. Oh, okay, all right.
I guess we'll just walk together.
I'm just gonna sit there and stare at Larch's hat. Like, as we're walking, I'm gonna walk behind him and just be like, that hat is obviously not for you.
So after following the trail for around 10 miles, you begin to hear the sound of a ringing bell. The sound grows louder and louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you can see a windmill, a tall steeple, and a high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lowered drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village, and surrounded by the river moat, is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the village to the keep has also partially collapsed. And I will now bring you all onto the map of Nightstone. So, you should now all be able to see this wonderful map. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm just seeing darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a black screen.
I got
Alright.
black.
Beautiful. That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision, so I mean it makes sense.
Let's just fix
I
that.
do, and this
quick.
just looks like my soul.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, cool. What happens if I drag you guys onto the map? Can you see anything now?
Nope.
Still nothing. Cool.
I saw something
I
happen.
saw a pig.
You saw a
Yeah.
ping. All right,
Yeah, I'm
beautiful.
seeing things.
Okay, awesome. Going well so
Do we
far.
pray by sonar?
Ping.
Cows have echolocation, right?
Save settings. Haha.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Oh, wow. This is much bigger than my grove in the woods.
Okay. Let's now do this. And add that. Boom. Wow. Perfect. Look how much better that is now. Now we can all see nothing still. Okay. Sorry, stick with us here. All right. Hold on. Sorry. They changed the way dynamic lighting works in this, and it's just silly. Come on.
Giant is like putting his fingers down. Like, no, you don't get to see.
Can you see Levy? Levy, can you see anything on the map? You're the only one with
I'm
dark
working on
vision.
it. It was zoomed weird. I can see the map. It's not completely dark. I see like weird strips.
Yeah, I see the
Yeah, I
left
can-
side, and then like the whole right side is dark.
Yes, of course. Perfect.
I think it's the walls blocking our line of sight.
Yeah,
I think
what it looks
that's
like.
what it is because I can see like short strips into
Yeah.
things and then it stops.
But you guys can see the green mountain above, right? Or like you guys
No.
can see the green path you guys are on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me just hold on here.
yeah. The only part we can't see is from where we're at. If you look straight towards like the town or up on the plateau, there's the wall. So everything past the wall in our line of sight is blacked out.
Aha.
So it's
Yeah.
like the wall is stopping our vision for everything beyond it.
Which is probably how it should be, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't be
I
able
mean,
to
if
see
you want to
over
go by
the palisade.
physics.
Okay.
And then this is... Hold on. Sorry, everyone. I know I'm failing you. Save settings. There we go. Now you can also see the map on the stream. Because I forgot to... So this old woman is just going to slowly walk with you guys, okay? She's your cameraman. So let's put you guys...
I think stream is seeing blackness.
They
It just updated.
Yeah, it should be
Oh, there we go.
updating soon. There's
Yep,
a bit of a
it just
delay.
came up. I spoke too soon.
Right. So I'm gonna give. Who am I gonna give this to? No, I'm not gonna give it to anyone. All right. So you can now all see the map, which is good. The first step has been completed. Good job, guys. You finished the first puzzle.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
How to use extensions.
Right. So up ahead, you can see is the drawbridge, and that's all you can see. You can kind of see the moat and the bridge that's been collapsed, but you're gonna have to start getting a bit closer towards the town. So you guys
Okay.
can go ahead and move
I'm
yourselves.
I'm gonna walk up to the drawbridge.
All right, you can go ahead and click on your token and either use your arrows or use your mouse.
I will follow suit.
To zoom in.
Beautiful.
Going right up there, eh?
Yeah, I'm coming up to the drawbridge.
All right.
Is there anybody like at the bridge? Other than
no.
us?
There does not seem to be anyone currently at the drawbridge.
And you said were there towers on either side of the drawbridge?
There are,
Did you
yes.
say? There are. And can
And
we
there-
see
and there's-
like
we can
normal
hear-
windows or just arrow slits?
On the towers themselves, they seem to have arrow slits on them. Let's see here. So
And we hear a bell ringing, right?
you can, yes.
Okay.
So the drawbridge itself is lowered when you guys first arrive. It is 20 feet long and 10 feet wide, made of sturdy oak planks. Iron chains bolted to the drawbridge connect the winch mechanism to nearby watchtowers. There seems to be seven stone watchtowers all along the perimeter of the Mountain Bailey. Let's see here. Each stand at 20 feet high, with a roof enclosed by crenellated battlements. Inside each tower, you do not know, but you think that you might be able to get in there. Let's see. How about everyone makes me a quick perception check, please? First roll of the game.
Boom.
24, very nice. 6, very nice. 5, 14, very nice. Doing well, doing well. All right, so let's see here. Your character, Sid. You are standing at the back, in the middle of this group, and you can see there seems to be some footprints leading into the city that seems small and a little goblin-y.
You guys see these tracks here?
I turn around and look at him. No, I'm not seeing anything.
I'm far in the back, so I just silently shake my head.
Larch is just still in awe of the biggest town he's ever seen.
These tracks look like goblins to me.
I'm gonna pull out my great axe and move up to between like the other side of the bridge.
Okay. So you begin approaching in towards the city. As you get into the entryway of the palisades, you can see two large bestial creatures with goblins on their or goblinoids on their back. These large beasts seem to be walking around and sniffing around.
I look back at the party and it looks like we're gonna have some fun in here, and start moving up.
I immediately unstrap my longbow and notch an arrow.
I
Okay.
pull out my hammer and just sort of.
Let's have, at this point, everyone roll initiative then. So you're going to have your character, your token selected, and on your character sheet, you're going to click on the word initiative. So 11, 7, 21. Nice job, Sid.
I'm on fire.
Someone put him out.
My character sheet is still loading. There we go.
That's not ideal. So I'm going to move the old lady to here, so that way she can see what's going on.
Old lady just runs in.
Yeah. Ah! I'm a cameraman! Let me in!
He's got a little press pass dangling and a GoPro strapped everywhere.
Just had to ban someone from chat. Cool.
Yeah.
You want to become famous quick? Alrighty, so Jesse just did chill touch for some reason.
Yeah. Didn't mean to do that.
Alrighty, well, first of all, Sid, it is you.
Oh wait.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move. Let's see, how far can I get up here? Right there, Use my movement to come up here, and so I can just see one of these things.
Yes.
Right here?
Yes, you can just see the one across the courtyard. And as you're entering this town itself, if I can explain a little bit, all around the town, there's large, massive boulders that have been, it seems like either a catapult or something has maneuvered these massive siege weapons into the city. You can see the farmland's been cracked, houses have been half demolished, and these creatures seem to be coming in almost like scavengers picking up the aftermath. So, what would you like to do, Sid?
I guess I'll use my action to just move forward a little bit more. Sort of 1, 2, 6. Just sort of here, trying to get behind one of these boulders.
Okay. So you're just going to quickly run on up and try and just duck behind one of these large boulders. The boulder
Yeah.
itself seems to stand at around 4 feet high from what's sticking out of the ground. These are some pretty big rocks. This would have been like some trebuchets or some large catapults or something. Like this is no magic stone or something that a gnome would be throwing around in a sling. All right, Mr. Larch, what would you like to do?
Larch is going to immediately snap back into it and be, oh, I guess we're fighting now. Okay. And he's going to move his speed, which is right about here, and cast Mage Armor on himself.
Okay, lovely. So you just begin up, and Levine, you see as this tall cow person walks by, a shimmering field of magic begins to slowly encase their skin. The first warg is going to go. Let's see here. It has a decent range, so it's going to run on over to Mr. Sid, and it's going to try and make a bite. So this creature just comes snarling and snapping over, its large woolen body concealing on top a goblin and a saddle. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, probably.
That is 8 piercing damage.
Oh my god!
That would
These
have killed me.
things are
Oh,
tough mamma jammas. But this thing fortunately, it only gets to bite once, so it just runs on over and just snaps right onto your chest. It does not feel good. This one is going to begin moving. That's its first movement. And you see the goblin upon its back begins fiddling with something on its side and just lets out a loud horn calling into the settlement. And you hear every so often some yipping and some calling around the city. It sounds like it's just called for reinforcements. Drapus, what would you like to do?
From where I'm at, the tower up to the north of me, can I see the door to get into it?
Yes, you can. So the door seems to be right around here.
Is it open?
No.
Okay. I'm going to move up here
Okay.
and tell our I'm going to tell Larch to go to that door, and then I'm going to take a swing at the goblin.
Okay. So go ahead and roll an attack, please. 17, that definitely hits.
And then do I just click on the damage type to
On
roll
the
damage?
in chat, if you click on Great Axe, it'll roll the damage for you.
Oh.
6 damage, not bad. So you just come running on up, calling out an order and slashing at this creature's right on its meaty side. It does not seem to appreciate getting slashed at. Anything else, Strapus?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Levine, you hear some calls going out. You hear a loud battle horn going throughout the city. What would you like to do?
okay. So the warg that I can see closest to me, I've got 2 bodies in front. Well, technically 3, but 2 bodies directly in front of it, right? I've got Drapus and Sid.
Yes, there are
in front of me?
there are two people in front of them. Yes.
Yeah. And okay. And what is the warg doing right now? It just attacked Sid.
It did. It just charged up and just lashed onto its stomach and just bit right into it. Sid did not seem to enjoy it very much.
I would imagine. Okay.
Don't tell me what I enjoy.
You're right. You're right.
The love bite.
Wow.
So what I'm wondering is because initially I was planning on going for the boy in the back there, but it looks like I'm going to have a massively blocked shot with my longbow.
You can arch over. You seem
Okay.
you're a pretty good shot. You've got some training
Yes.
under your belt.
That is what I would like to do. So I'm going to attack the warg in back with my longbow because I've got plenty of range on that thing.
Yes, it is just within your range, your first range. So yeah,
Sweet.
you quickly knock an arrow, load up your angle, and go ahead and roll your longbow attack. 22, that definitely hits. 8 damage.
For 8.
So you give out sorry, Larch, you hear a twang in the behind you, and you just feel an arrow whiz over your head, and this warg just takes a shot right into his shoulder. Did not appreciate that very much. Anything else, Levine? Move forward at all, or stay where you are?
I'm going to move forward, but not very much. I'm going to move just within, like, right on the edge of the drawbridge so that I can still get in, but I want eyes on the other side of the keep
Okay.
to the south. So I'm staying behind everyone, but I don't want to get too close because then I'll ruin
Alrighty.
my advantage.
Sid, how you doing? You just got bit.
Feeling pretty rough, man. Sid's gonna take a swing with his warhammer. He's pissed off.
Alrighty.
One-handed swing.
Oh, well, in that case, no.
Well, if it's that.
21, yeah, that definitely hits. You guys are rolling well. Holy crap.
No, hold on. I didn't specify. I'm hitting the warg itself, not the goblin.
Okay. They're all the same creature.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if it.
8 damage. Yeah. You whack out with your warhammer, and you just kind of clip it right onto its shoulder joint, and you hear a loud crack. It kind of lets out a yelp, like you just rolled over your dog's tail with your chair or something. You do not appreciate that.
Oh,
I'm sorry, buddy.
No, you're not. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Larch.
All right. Which door was Drapus pointing at for me to go to?
The north
Can you
one.
ping that? The north one? Okay. Great. Up here. Like to this place?
and then like
I
one.
think he
Okay,
meant the tower.
two left,
Oh.
one down.
Yeah, I couldn't see that one. My bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, right there. You're right
Yeah,
in front of
so
the door.
I'll go there. Am I within? Oh no. I'm gonna cast frostbite on this one.
Okay. Does it have to roll, or do you roll?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6, and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
It rolled an 8.
Cool. We love to see it.
6
So that'll be
damage.
6 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. Hey man, I think you just need to slow it down over there.
So you let out just this quick bite of cold, and it just crystallizes some of its fur where it just got hit, and it slows down a little bit. Not appreciating its life right now. Okay. Large, anything else?
Can I open the door, or would that be like an action or move, or?
It's unlocked, so yeah, you can kind of creak it open.
All right, yeah, I'll try and open it, see what's in there.
Inside, you ready? Ready for your little mind to be blown? Wow, it opens. Inside there is a ladder going up towards the crenellations on top.
So I'll use whatever movement I have to try and get as far as I can in there.
All right, so you move.
I think I moved
5,
like 10
10,
feet
15.
already.
So you can get about 10 feet up the ladder.
All right, yeah.
All right, warg number 1. It did not appreciate that battle axe swing onto it, so it's going to take a bite towards Mr. Drapus.
Bring it on.
15.
That does not hit.
Okay. Are you wielding a shield?
No.
Okay, so it bites towards you, and you just hold up both the shaft of your battle axe, and it just bites right up onto the shaft. You push its mouth back, and it just kind of snarls at you. This warg is going to come down over to here, and it's going to try and take a bite against Sid. Sid does a 13 hit.
Nope.
All right, so this thing comes comes biting towards your back, and you quickly dodge out of the way. Drapus.
My turn. I don't appreciate getting bit at, so I'm going to go ahead and take another swing with my great axe. After I push him off, I'm going to swing down with my great axe.
All right. 20, that definitely hits. 3, okay. This thing is looking pretty rough. So you push it off of you and you swing down, cleaving into a nice meaty chunk of its front. It's looking like blood starting to slowly pour out onto the floor. Not looking very happy on its life. Anything else, Drapus?
No, that's it. Actually, I'm going to move.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm going to. Is the boulder blocking this spot?
No, you can kind of crawl in and around, yeah.
I want to get to there.
All right, Levy.
Alrighty.
The half giant has disappeared into a tower. These two snapping, snarling creatures are biting at these other people in the town, and you can hear some other noises coming from further within. What do you do?
Okay. So I'm going to, since both creatures are now, they're too close for my shortest range, I'm going to move forward. And I think I've got a max 30, which puts me here. Here. Yeah. Okay. So from here, I'm going to, that gives me 15 feet, and I've got 5 feet and 10. Yeah, that's rough. Dang it.
You could still shoot with your longbow. It doesn't. There's no disadvantage with shooting close range. It's just within 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I want to do after that.
Kill it.
But that's what I'm going to have to do right now. So yeah, I'm just a straight shot into the warg on the south, the one I initially hit.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll an attack. This thing's standing there looming over Sid. You notch your arrow, aim right into its side, and shoot it full on. Roll damage, please. 5 damage.
First one.
Not too bad. So you get a nice meaty section right between two of its ribs, and it just lets out a loud yowl, and in pain and agony. Anything else,
I like to hear. At this point, I'm going to put my bow away, and I'm going to take out my battle axe from its little strap I keep on my side.
Okay, very nice.
And I'll go there.
All right, Sid. You've got one to the south and one to the north.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the one that's looking real rough. Big overhand swing.
10. Unfortunately, that misses. You You swing down, and just it quickly dodges out of the way, and you just smack into the cobble. Your body kind of reverberating a little bit from the force. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Larch, you're about 10 feet up. You got another 15 feet till you get to the
All right.
top.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up. Oh, I'm real glad I'm inside. It's getting a little too exciting out there for me. Let's see what we can see up here.
Plus, there's some nice protection from the wind.
Yes, protection from wind. Best spell.
You quickly climb on up, and you can see both wargs there. You can see the tiefling that's been following you is down at the bottom of one of the other towers, and everyone's looking happy to be here.
Can I move my token kind of like to where the door is so I can see that on the
Not a
map?
problem.
Oh yes, thank you. So I'm gonna go for. Hold on, I have to read this spell real quick to see if that would be a bad idea. Each creature. No, so I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do another frostbite on this one that I did before.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's a 13 DC.
13 DC. Let's see here. 6. It fails. It takes a point of damage, and it's disadvantage
And-
next time.
Yep.
This thing's just slowly getting peppered with frost and slashed with hammers and axes, and it's not loving life, but it's still hanging in there for some reason.
Hi guys.
All right. You all begin to hear as some more rabble rousing is coming from the south, and some goblins begin coming out. 60 full movement. This one kind of comes running out, just kind of just kind of looks at all of you with a little dagger in his hand, just the warg, it's gonna take a bite against Sid, try and finish off its first bite. Has disadvantage.
Bring it.
Ooh, 22 and 24, so 22 hits. That is 4 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
See, Drapus, you see as this creature just kind of pounces down and immediately lunges right at the your ally beside you, just biting right into his chest. The other warg is going to come on over towards the tiefling that just shot it in the side. It's going to make an attack. A 22 to hit you, Levy.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 12 points of piercing damage. As this thing just kind of backs up and lunges straight towards you, going right towards your shoulder. And roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Cool.
See if you get to be knocked prone. 9. You are prone. As this thing just tackles you down onto the ground. Alright. This goblin's turn is gonna... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, nothing.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This goblin just starts coming running out, just calling out to its other allies. This one comes running out as well. They seem to be coming out of the farms and the woodwork. Drapus, what would you like to do?
I am going to try and finish off the warg right in front of me.
9. That misses, unfortunately. Once again, you go to swing towards it, and in the reverse of your fortune, it grabs onto your handle and just kind of shakes you out of your form. Anything else, Drapus?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Levy, you are prone. You have a warg on top of you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the smarter thing than go with my emotions at the moment, which was to punch it in the face originally. I'm going to use my battle axe to punch it in the face.
Okay. Do you stand up first?
No, I'm
Okay.
going to stay underneath it. I'm going to try and get it in the neck
Okay.
if I can.
Right in the gizzard.
Right in the gizzard. And since it's
So
on top of me, I'm going to definitely do it one-handed. Like,
Okay.
there's no way I can
You
get both
do have
hands on it.
disadvantage because you are prone.
Yes.
Come on and slam. 10. Unfortunately, you swing at it and it just quickly rears back its head and it just pounds back down. Anything else?
No, I guess there's no point in not trying to get up at this point.
Alright, so you're going to quickly stand up.
Yeah.
Just kind of shuffle to your feet and get ready to square up with this warg.
Yep.
This goblin is just going to come running out of the darkness. Just go, ah! Sid. A death saving throw, please. Alright, boys. First death save.
Come on, Sid.
Oh, my nice new friend.
40 minutes in. First death save. Come on, Sid.
Okay. Here we go.
Not on that one.
Alright.
Come on, buddy. You got this. 3. Not on that one. Okay. Alright. That's one success. Or, sorry, one failure.
That is one failure.
I can do math. It's fine. Mr. Hudson.
All right. Whew. I wish I took some healing spells.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna hit another frostbite, but on this guy. Oh wait, wrong.
On the one in front of
tool.
Levy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, con save.
Yep.
Let's see here. These things cannot make their con saves. Yeah. So it takes 5 frost damage. You shoot down at it with your frost, and it quickly kind of staggers back, not enjoying the cold. Anything else?
And thanks for large. I can't see him. Like, I'm not looking, but I know exactly where he is.
Just give him the thumbs up in the air.
I know. Don't even worry about it.
Silent.
You got
But no,
movement.
that's
You
my
can
turn.
jump off the top if you want.
You seeing how bad it's looking down there? I feel pretty safe up here.
Yeah, I'm good up here, thanks. Flick, he's gonna use his whole turn to run on up behind Drapus. Warg 1 is going to make an attack against Drapus. A natural 1. Alright. Jesse, roll me a d8, please. Katie, even or odd? What did you say, sorry?
Odd.
Odd? Okay, Jesse, roll a d8. Even. Okay, so this warg lunges towards Drapus. It misfires, lunges past you, and steps onto the goblin. The goblin takes 2 points of damage. As it just kind of lunges and just slashes where you used to be, you quickly duck, and it just slashes across its ally instead. And the goblin just goes, ah, what the hell? The warg is going to make an attack at disadvantage against Levy. Does a 11 hit.
It does not.
Okay. Wow, good job, warg. Pojo. Pojo's gonna use all of his movement to get on up there. Tot. He's gonna use all. Oh. Okay.
He's gonna use all his movement to grow like
He just became a
Long.
Goliath.
Drapus. There are 3 friendly goblins by you, and a nice friendly warg, and a ally bleeding out.
I'm pretty sure nobody except the ally has any way of healing. So
I mean, you have medicine check. You could use your action to stabilize them.
that's true.
But I mean, what would Drapus do?
Drapus is gonna hit the warg. I'm tired of this.
Yep. 18 definitely hits. As long as you do more than 2 damage, it's dead. Yeah. You quickly just overhand cleave down, and its skull just cracks open, and it just kind of lets it and falls over. killing its rider in the process as it crushes him.
First kill.
Yay! Anything else, Strapus?
No, I'm just gonna kind of stay and try and keep positioned where all three of these goblins, like between them and the cleric.
Alrighty, Levy.
I mean, first kill is cool, but
First
death
death.
save,
I mean,
Death save.
That's true. That's true.
Which will we remember?
I mean, if he
Got that
dies,
there.
which will we really remember?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I know the warg is kind of covering it up, but I know there's a stone like right where that warg is, right?
Yep.
One of the big 4-foot ones.
Yep.
I'm going to jump onto that and try to use my body weight to come down onto the warg with a two-handed attack with my battle axe.
Okay, roll me an athletics check real quick.
Yep.
7. Okay, it works. It doesn't give you too much extra momentum or any advantage or anything, unfortunately, but go ahead and roll your attack against the warg. 16, that hits. Come on and slam. 6. Okay. How do you
Big
finish
damage.
this bad boy off?
So as I leap, it is only a 4-foot boulder. It's not like I'm coming down from a great height. I'm also at 1 health, so I'm rather weak. But I really do end up just more falling on it than slamming. But it does hit behind the ears, and I just try to keep my axe just in there, not like decapitated or anything, but just take a nice solid couple of inches into its skull.
All right, beautiful. So yeah, you quickly run on up with your amazing abilities and just cleave down with your battle axe, and it just kind of falls backwards prone, not even getting a chance to let out a noise. Anything else, Levy? Would you like to move at all? If you move here, you would have flanking with Drapus.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on. Let's get over here. Ooh, snap.
Okay. So, Blick, which is this goblin, he just comes running out with a little, like, crudely made hand axe. Looks like a stone just attached to, like, a broom handle or something. And just goes, ah! Sid. Alright, drum roll.
All right.
Come on, Sid. Not on that one.
All right.
Come on, buddy. You got this.
Anything but a nat 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, one
We love to
success,
see
one fail.
those.
Alright. Larch.
Larch is going to be like, "Hey, looks like you guys could use a little help getting rid of those guys, huh?" And aims an ice knife right here.
Okay.
So it's gonna hit the
The three of them, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So they have to make a dexterity check.
And then you also get to make an attack roll, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not aiming at any specific one, so that initial D10 damage isn't gonna hit anything. But it says hit or miss, it explodes, and then they make the dexterity check.
Nat 1.
So should I roll anyway, or?
Nat 1, a 12, and an 11. So they fail. No, go ahead and just roll your d6 or whatever it is.
So shit.
Maybe you should have rolled to
Wrong.
hit.
You should.
Wrong one.
Maybe you should have aimed at someone. Aim at Drapus. He could take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
There's damage. Wait,
No, that's-
what?
Where is he aiming this?
That's not damage.
Right here.
Two.
All right, cool.
It won't hit anyone.
I'm good.
All right. So, oof. 2 damage, but to everyone.
All
He's
right.
out of
To
1,
all
guys.
three
Be
of them.
kind.
-2. Okay. -2. Okay. Hey, man. They're not looking so hot. They don't enjoy that. All right. Anything else, Larch?
I will start making my way back down.
Making my way down.
Every time.
All right, Flick is gonna attack Drapus with his
Bring it on.
crudely made. It looks like a glass shard, just wrapped a bit with some cloth. So it's a dagger.
That's cute.
Does a 3 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Both wargs are dead. It's Pojo's turn. He's got a little sickle, which is actually a properly made weapon. Good for him. A 10.
Kojo.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Tot is going to use his. It's a quarterstaff, but it's actually just a broom handle. A 12.
No.
Drapus. These
Okay.
guys just kind of. They hit you, but they just kind of slam against your armor.
So I'm gonna turn around and scream back at them.
Okay, Google,
And
stop.
I can't. So this warg is dead. I can't move as soon as I can't move here, can I? Because that body's in the way.
Yeah, you can kind of climb up over it.
Okay.
Hold on a
I'm gonna
second.
move there,
Okay, Google, stop.
and then I'm guessing I take attacks of opportunities from those two.
Yes, they will try and stab at you as you move. Sorry, my sister kept trying to call me. The nerve of
How
her.
dare she?
How dare she?
Doesn't she
The
know we're playing
nerve.
D&D?
The nerve.
11 and
Nope.
9.
Nope.
Ah!
And
Again,
then
it just
I'm
hits. It just kind of clings off your armor, though.
I'm going to breath attack the 3 in front of me.
Oh, fuck. All right. That's a 15-foot line, right?
It's a 30-foot line.
Oof, okay. Con saves?
It's going to be a dex save, and they have to make a dex save of 11.
Okay. One guy got a 19. Good for him.
Okay.
One guy got a 20, and one guy got a 9. So one of them succeeds. Or one of them fails.
Okay. So then they have the successes take half damage.
Wow. Okay, so they're just all dead. So you just
So
breathe
I-
close to this code.
Acid spray in a line.
Levy, you just see as this dragonborn opens up its maw and just a cone or a line of acid breathes out, and these goblins just turn into a pile of mush like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm
Up at him,
melting.
and
What a world.
my eyes go a little bit wider, which is hard to see with just pure black eyeballs, but I just kind of nod at him and then step away from the mush as it oozes towards me.
Exactly.
With the rest of my turn, with the rest of my movement, I want to like stare one down and like walk over to him and like loom over him.
All right, let's see here. It's gonna make a quick wisdom save. Yeah, it's pissing its pants. All right, Levy. If you stand
That
here,
is actual save.
if you stand here, you will have advantage on this poor gobbo.
Thanks for the pro tip. Insider
Pro
information.
gamer strat.
Math is
Pro
hard.
strat. I've got the DM on my side, guys.
I'm accusing you of insider
hacks.
trading.
The hacks.
Yeah, we're doing insider trading. Sorry, guys.
It's fine. I also like to try to intimidate people because it is based on charisma, which I am oozing.
With your whole
Well.
4.
Yeah. I walk up and he's scaring him. I walk up and I just say, boo.
Ah! Its pants are now darker than it was. Anything else, Levy? You're not gonna try and
No, I'm good.
put him out of his misery?
No, I like watching this fun.
All right, Sid. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Well,
Come
Sid.
on, Sid. Let's go. Team Sid.
right.
Sid the Sloth. Let's go. Anything but a 1.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
here we go. Here we go.
Come on.
There
18.
he goes.
Right.
All right, Larch.
All right.
You are at the bottom of the stairs. Ladder.
I'm
whatever
gonna
the hell it's
walk over
called.
to our friend Sid over here.
Yep. Oh, jeez, what a hoser.
Hey, oh man, let's
Oh,
get you up there. Let's pat this dirt off you. I'm gonna help him
Medicine
up.
check.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me a
Let's
medicine.
see.
You need a 10 or higher. Come on. Let's go, Larch. Let's go, Larch. Hey, Sid,
Hey.
you are stabilized. Go ahead and roll me a
Okay.
D4 to see how many
You took
hours
quite
you
a
were.
tumble there.
Let's see how many hours you were unconscious for. 3. Sid's gonna be out for 3 hours and then gonna be back at 1 hit point.
I just give him a little pat on the back. You'll be okay.
Everything's good. Pojo
He just
Is-
spits up a little blood.
gonna look between the two of you, and it's going to, as a bonus action, use disengage, and just start running out of the city. Ah! Drapus, it is your turn.
Does he like trip over my corpse or anything so that I
No,
can feel
this guy's
fall?
just bolting around, bolting out. Just,
Panic
ah!
well.
Which way did he go?
Outside of the city, off across the drawbridge.
I see him.
Still a chance to shoot him if you want, if you have a ranged weapon.
I don't. Let's see. The old lady steps up.
Yeah, sorry, I was just moving so stream can see this poor thing running.
I'm going to.
My cat Tad is stepping in for the screaming goblin.
I want to
And
move
they're all
over
top,
here.
we'll be safe.
I'm trying to get a look south where the goblins came from. I'm trying to look down there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
A perception?
Yeah, perception, same thing. 6. There are some houses down there. They look a little battered and broken.
Cool.
You
Yeah.
know, city. There's
Yeah.
a windmill. Windmills are pretty cool.
Hey, I think we're in a town, guys.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow.
Hey guys, look, there's some rocks around. Levine.
Makes so much more sense now. All right, I'm going to sigh very disappointedly at the goblin and get my longbow back out.
Okay. Do you shoot it?
I do shoot it. Yes.
Okay. Roll an attack.
As he says,
No, I don't.
8 misses. So this thing quickly just tuck and rolls out of the way of your arrow, and you just kind of like in Battle of the Bastards in Game of Thrones, just trying to shoot the poor kid. Anything else, Levy? Drapus is talking to an old woman.
how much movement does he
GoPro.
have? He made it
He's
really
doing
far.
like one of the office interviews.
He has 60 feet of movement.
Holy crap!
Well, he action dash, so. Sid is sleeping. Larch.
Did we get a wait for Sid? I ask because I would like to drag him into the watchtower.
You can drag him. It'll just be at half speed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start dragging Sid's body. That's 5, 10, 15. I can get like right in front of the door.
All right, Sid, go ahead and move yourself beside Larch, please.
All right, buddy, we're gonna get you nice and warm inside this little tower.
All right, Pojo is going to
Yeah, I know it is chilly out.
just start bolting down south, out of line of sight. Drapus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue going south to let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Of course, there's rocks everywhere, and I can't get a line of sight anywhere. guess there.
Okay. So looking down further down, you begin seeing the bridge going towards the Moat Bailey, where the broken down bridge you guys saw when you were first coming through. You can also now begin seeing the tops of the windmill in the southwest quadrant of the city. Levy, the Pojo is no longer seen. You could chase him, or you can just chill.
Like to chill. I'm not going to chase him, but I'm going to start moving south as well, but on the other side of that field.
Okay.
Is that a field?
This
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
field.
this is a field. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like an old field that's been ruined by these large stones coming in.
So yeah, I'm going to move here. And then try and start heading towards the windmill.
Okay, brilliant. Sid is asleep. Larch, what you doing?
Alright, dragging him the rest of the way into there.
All right, so unless you guys are going to start chasing after Pojo, that is the end of initiative.
Nope.
Okay, so
Good.
the town itself, after kind of fully coming in and finally having a chance to look around, this town looks like shit, man. Like something's been chucking boulders, like large boulders. Some of these boulders even look like old, like remnants of statues and stuff. It's weird. You can see scattered throughout some of the crumbling buildings and houses. There are some fairly fresh carcasses of some goblins and also some humanoids. There's some elves, there's some humans. Obviously, people that got killed in this siege or attack or whatever it is. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go loot the bodies, see what they have on them.
I'm gonna talk to this woman who ran up.
The woman's not actually there.
Oh, she's not still there.
No.
It's
That's just the cameraman.
We don't
so
talk to the
stream
cameraman.
Can...
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go here and be like, oh wow, this is a really nice town.
old lady just hung out in the middle of all of this.
Large pulls out a pentax, just like
pay
so I'm
no
gonna-
attention to the yellow curtain.
Can you take a picture of me with this book?
Anything that I would care about, any like big weapons, any type of armor, or any valuables, jewelry especially.
Okay.
he's a jewelry man.
Well, in the western towers, which is where you guys are kind of conglomerating, there is a winch in which you could lower and raise the drawbridge if you so chose. Let's see here. What else are you guys around for? Okay.
Katie
Around
chat wants to know what the cat's name is.
The cat that was in view is Tad Cooper, named after Gallivant.
such a good show.
Such a good show. Don't get me started.
Right, 3 square. There's altogether. There's not much of anything around. At least not in the section of town you're beginning to slowly go through. This building here, to the north of where you guys are, does seem to be a temple, though. And you could try and go through and torment that if you'd like.
Was there anything on the bodies?
On the goblin bodies themselves?
Yeah.
Let's see here. You didn't kill him, so no. The one goblin you guys didn't kill. Let's see. Flick. What are their names? They're 4G. Sorry, just a moment here.
Has it been 3 hours yet?
Nope. There is 4 copper pieces and 3 silver pieces.
I would like to investigate some of these boulders and debris.
Okay.
Were there any, other than the weapons that we saw, like the little makeshift class or anything? Did they have any weapons on them?
No, they all seem pretty ramshackle and makeshift. There is
Keep
also
making
a
to that broom
smoking
handle, though.
pouch. Yeah, you
There's
could use-
what?
There's also a smoking pipe and a stuffed teddy bear.
Oh. Nope. So I'll just take the copper and the silver, and I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna give that to Levy. I'm gonna give all of it to Levy.
Okay. Do you say anything, or you just hand them a pouch of gold?
I just like drop the money in her hands and like let her do what she want. Like give her that like do what you want with it type thing.
I take it. I will deal with it later.
Okay, so are you guys going to take a quick short rest? Because Levy is currently at 1 hit point.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
I
want
can
to,
go
if
for
you guys want to.
I could get a spell slot back.
All right, so you guys take a short rest. Levy, you can roll a hit die if you'd like. You can gain anything else, but also, unfortunately, Sid, you are still unconscious because it's still only been 1 hour now, so you've got 2 hours remaining.
Man, we should really look into getting a healer with our group.
The healer is the one. Oh, I guess he's not a healer.
I can heal a little bit.
I can heal myself.
Says his unconscious
it.
corpse. Mark, a little bit. All right. Larch, you are going to investigate the boulders, you said?
Yeah.
Roll me a history check with advantage.
Alrighty.
Because you happen to be a fearbold.
Let's do. Is it history at advantage? Let's do that.
Indubitably. 11. These are some boulders, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
A nice bowl.
It's definitely a boulder and not a rock.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bird,
I
you're
can
right.
be certain of that.
It's definitely not a giant bird.
I was wondering if like I would be able to discern like from like the impact in the ground, like how it's shaped, if I can tell what direction they've been thrown from, or like if they all seem to have come from the same area.
Okay. Kind of milling about, looking at them, they don't seem to have any sort of angle or trajectory that sort of normal siege artillery would produce. It looks almost like someone picked them up and dropped them directly overhead. Like a massive crane or something just deposited these massive stones overhead.
Does anybody know if it like rains like boulders here? Because it looks like they just came straight down.
I'm just gonna give him like a disapproving head shake and then walk off to check these buildings.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Yeah, just like
Are you going to investigate the church?
I'm gonna start off with this one that I'm up to.
So this temple seems to be dedicated to the god of dawn, also named Lathander. It has a slender steeple coming from the it has a slender steeple containing a large bronze bell and containing glass windows depicting images of birth, the dawning sun, trees, and unicorns. The front doors are wide open and the bell is still ringing.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna move inside and check out what's going on in there.
Okay. Let me.
I'm gonna try and find why the bell's ringing. Like who's ringing the bell?
For whom the bell tolls.
You are now here. There you go. You're now there.
I am there.
You are there. Drapus is now in the temple and pulpit. Sunlight pours into the high vaulted chamber through four stained glass windows set into the north and south walls. Beneath the windows are I cannot speak. I'm so sorry. Beneath the windows are plain wooden benches for the elderly and the infirm to sit. The room is mostly empty, though. However, standing against the back wall is a wooden pulpit that steps leading up to it. The floor of the temple is composed of dirt.
Okay. Which side did I come in from?
You came in from this side right here.
So that door that you just pinged is outside.
Yes, that leads directly out.
So I'm going to check this room off.
Okay, as you open into this room, you can see two goblins standing there in wait.
Yes, let's get it.
Let's add them into the lair. Go ahead. They're going to try and make an attack of opportunity first, because they've been waiting for you. A 12 and
Nope.
a 12. Okay,
Nope.
Great. These two, one looks like it's like a cooking pot attached to a large stick they found acting as a maul, and the other one just seems to be a frying pan. They just they just flail out to you, but they just hit the wall beside you. What do you do?
I take my great axe and I'm going to attack the one to the north of me.
All right, go ahead. 12, that hits. 3. Okay, it does not appreciate that, but it's still alive.
And then I'm going to move to there so they're not flanking me.
Okay, they're going to try and make another attack. 13. Natural 20.
Another one bites the dust.
Hands, yeah.
The guy with the maul swings towards your kneecap, and you quickly just raise your foot, and it misses. But the guy with the frying pan just kind of throws it at your head, and it kind of bangs off your helmet, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. As you just kind of go boom. It is your turn.
Oh my god. As my action, I'm going to use my my vile hands, which I don't know if you read what that does.
Yeah.
I create a healing pool. I'm going to use my 5 hit points to heal back up to 7.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to yell at everybody outside that there's more goblins in here.
Do you all charge in after them?
I sure do.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe somebody should watch the body.
All right, Larch, are you staying with Sid?
No, I put him in the room and close the door. It'll be fine.
Just kind of leave him.
Okay.
All right, so you two
I'm in this tower.
Yep, you're just kind of in that tower. Let me quickly...
Just hanging out.
Let's move the old lady in here. Just a moment. Open that door's open. Beautiful. And let's switch to battle. And let's bring it over here. There we go. There we
When
go.
the old lady gets to level 3, does she upgrade to a steady cam?
Yeah, she's got the whatever the hell
When
they
does
call
she
the
get the
gimbal.
crane dolly?
Yeah.
Maybe she's dropping the rocks.
It's 2 goblins. I'm not going to make you roll initiative, but let's say Levy, what are you going to do?
I'm going to take out my glaive
Okay.
this time. And I should be able to reach it from where I am, right? This
Yeah.
is 1, 2. Yeah, I've got it with my
So you
glaive.
can see this goblin kind of peeking out from behind this semi-open door, and you just kind of jab out towards it. Go ahead and roll an attack. 9, that misses. It just kind of looks at you, just goes, ah, fuck you. Larch.
All right, we are gonna frostbite this boy.
Okay, you just as it's cursing out your tiefling ally, you give a quick frostbite, and it rolls a 11, so it fails. It takes 4 damage. Did not appreciate that.
Cool.
It actually dies because the battle axe beforehand. So
Hey.
you just freeze its wound, the wound crystallizes, and it just kind of stops there. It just goes, ah! Just kind of collapses down.
My work here's done.
Drapus.
I'm going to. I saw the first one die, so I'm going to turn to the second one and swing with my great axe.
Okay, rude. 22, that definitely hits. 6. You swing towards the great axe, and you just feel the heavy thunk of the wood wall behind the goblin. And the goblin just kind of blinks at you for a few times. You remove your great axe, and it just kind of, its body falls off, and then its head falls off.
Nice.
To see it.
All right, you quickly do some looting, and there seems to be 2 sacks laying on the floor. One contains 3 blocks of incense, worth 5 gold pieces each. A silver holy symbol of Maliki, shaped in the unicorn's head, worth 25 gold pieces. Some stolen and worthless personal effects. Vark's sack holds 3 empty vials that used to contain holy water. Vark drank them. And an unlocked wooden poor box containing 37 copper pieces and 15 silver pieces. You guys are rich.
I would like to take that incense. I know exactly what to do with that.
I tell Levy, hey, I don't like dealing with math, so I'm letting you have all the money and you can divvy it up. I can do math, but I don't want to.
I look back at him and I say, and I hold up the other small pouch that he gave me with the other coins, and I was like, I'm used to this. And put it away. I missed how much was in the smaller one.
It's 37 copper, 15 silver.
In
The first ones you gave me. Yeah.
Oh,
There was
4
like a tiny
copper,
amount
four,
before.
4 copper, 3 silver.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Look at you. You're rich.
I've got my notepad.
Okay.
I would like to return to Sid with the incense and immediately in that small little confined space with him start ritual casting familiar.
Okay.
So just we're just like in a closet and I'm just like drawing
Burning
symbols on the
you're
floor
that you're
and
that
just, like,
one friend from college who just burns a shitload of incense in their tiny dorm room. Oh God,
Hey,
man,
I
open
hope
a
you don't
goddamn
mind, it's
door.
not truly.
Pretty sure Sid just became the sacrifice.
I know, buddy. It's getting warmer in here now.
Is that it for this building? Is
That
there
is
any other?
indeed it.
Okay. So then,
Pretty small temple.
yeah. I guess I'd want to check the other buildings. I'm going to go through and tell Levy that I'm going to clear the rest of the buildings and start clearing them all in a clockwise motion from where I was at.
Okay,
Fine
so
to stay with him at this point then. I'm not going to go running across a courtyard again if we hit another closet full of goblins. And I tell him that. I tell him I'm going to follow you. You can't make me run.
Okay.
But while we're walking, he can hear me like counting things in the bag. And I'm like doing math quietly to myself.
So, as you begin approaching what looks to be a large barn, heading inside, I need Drapus to quickly roll me a dexterity saving throw. Two. Okay. You take 1 point of piercing damage as an arrow shoots behind from behind a bundle of hay and just kind of pierces into your thigh, and you hear a goblin say, "Ah, fuck off! This is my barn."
And he hears me behind him stop clinking, and I go,
Fuck you! Get away! My gold!
I just that sigh. And I take my great axe out, and I. How close is he?
He's like 10 feet away.
Okay, yeah, he's taking a great axe to the face.
All right, roll an attack. Let's quickly
Ooh.
go back to talking.
That's a nat 20.
Mad at the hay.
How do you kill him?
Angry hay.
I'm gonna cut him in half vertically.
Okay, so he just kind of says, fuck you! And you just go, thunk, and he just kind of goes onto either side. Inside, you can see he was counting a bag of coin. A nice hefty bag of coin. You kind of lift it up and it goes jingle, jingle, jingle. And you look inside and there's a copper piece and 40 stones. There's one single copper piece.
I hand the whole bag to Levy.
I roll my eyes at him. Like, you can't see because my entire eyeball is black. But you see the tip of my tail flick back and forth at you. And I just take it and start counting again.
I'm also. What? Is there anything else in the barn? Or was it just him?
It's just him.
Okay, so on the way to the next building, I'm gonna use the last of my vile hands and heal up to top.
Okay. All right. Next up is a. Sorry. Next up is a.
This time, I don't want to charge in. I want to like open the door, lean off to the side, like SWAT team it. I'm tired of getting hit in the face.
Okay, so this next building that you begin to progress into, it seems to be a large meeting hall or tavern or something along those lines. Outside on a crooked iron pole is a old worn down sign that says, let's see here, that the name of this tavern is called the Nightstone Inn. This is actually the inn that two of you had been coming here for. They have warm food, good ale, and apparently some fine adventures. But it seems that this too has been trapped and attacked in these trying times.
Okay, before I go in, I want to listen. Do I hear anything from inside?
There is indeed. You can hear several people seem to be whispering in conversation. One of them seems feminine, just kind of whispering, I don't know, dear. I don't know if they can be trusted. Well, darling, I don't know. Maybe we should go out and introduce ourselves. No, that's too dangerous. And you kind of hear, they seem to be talking about you guys? Or another group that's entered town, but probably you guys.
I want to like 300 Spartan kick the door open.
Roll me an athletics check, please.
That's a nat 1.
So, Levy, you're standing there just kind of occasionally looking up from counting the coins, and you just...
At this point, I'm just playing with the stones in the bag.
You just hear, bang! As his foot goes through the door, and he's just kind of stuck there, so he's kind of up there at like an awkward angle. It's like, ah! You quickly pull your foot out, and a woman inside, opens. What the hell are you doing? You could knock, you know. And a blonde woman comes over. She seems to be about half elven, in large brown draping vestments, almost like a monk cloth. She kind of walks over and, hi, hey, please don't kill us.
I look at Levy with that questioning, like, yes or no.
Hold up the bag that I'm counting and go, if they're not attacking us, And then I go back to counting.
I look at them and I tell I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh, thank you. What are you guys doing here? The city is being attacked. What are you doing?
Killing goblins.
Oh,
I came here to be a guard for some hunts, and when I get
As
here,
did I.
we get attacked by goblins.
oh. When was the last time you guys were in Waterdeep? Like, we sent word that the hunts have been out of commission now because of the attack.
I've never been here.
Returned to Waterdeep in 3 years.
Ah, okay. Well, is there more of you?
There are there more of you?
It's just me and my husband, Morak.
Who attacked you?
Finding the name. Ba-dum. You know that classic song, Finding the Name. Who attacked us? It's a good question. Sorry, just figuring it out. Where is their name? What the hell? Where is their name? What the hell? Sorry, just give me a second here. Why is there no name? We don't know, but it was some sort of large cloud that came overhead for a few days, and then it began raining stones upon us.
I look down at a couple of the small stones in my hands and look at them like sus.
No, much bigger than that, my dear.
Do you have any like healing potions or anything?
I have some basic abilities to heal. Why are you injured?
I'm not, but one of my friends is.
Oh,
And I kind of point to where Sid is, and I was like, if you could go lend a hand, that'd be great. Or not, cool, and just walk off.
yeah, she'll. Oh, okay. She quickly runs over and goes towards the billowing smoke clouds from the inside the
Coming out of
tower.
the guard tower.
Someone's hotboxing this dead body. All right, cool. I guess. Yo, man, pass it over. Yeah, she quickly comes on over and. Sid, you were up to 2 hit points.
When she opens the door, I'm just like telling my life story to Sid's unconscious body while I'm doing
Just
this
petting
ritual.
his hair.
It's like, so anyway, I'm the middle child out of 11,
How long is the ritual?
and an hour.
Okay,
So I'm probably not too far into it.
yeah, you're only about 20 minutes in right now.
So I come to and I see just incense all around me.
Yeah, you just see a shitload of incense. Your lungs are immediately burning. You see this blonde woman standing over you who seems to have just healed you, and you see this Fearbolg that you'd met earlier just kind of in the middle of just kind of swaying back and forth in the some sort of ritual or something.
Oh, hey, you're
Sid-
awake.
Sid like springs to his feet and he's like, "Where's the fire?"
There's no fire here. I mean, unless you count this little tiny bit of fire.
Your friends are at the tavern. If you'd like to come.
I don't have any friends.
Okay, well, someone sent me over here to come heal you.
A single tear.
Larch just starts
Felt a
bawling.
burn.
Don't mind me. I'll be there in about 40 minutes or so.
Sure. Take your time, I guess.
There were some monsters and goblins. What the hell happened?
Oh yeah, you
there's some
slept through that one.
there's some puddles of goo and 2 warg carcasses. So I guess they're dead.
So I got them.
Yeah.
You looked so peaceful sleeping. We didn't want to wake you up, so we just took care of that. Don't you?
She kind of grabs your hand and starts leading you towards the tavern where your other 2 allies are.
I like cough a little bit and follow her.
I'll meet you over there. He keeps doing the ritual.
Okay.
You just do you.
While that's happening, her name is Kella, by the way. Kella. Morak and Kella.
Kella in the name of.
You guys get to meet Morak, the 2 who are still at the inn. You see this stout dwarven man, large barreled chest, just basically black cloth all over his body, nice plain and plated golden tawny hair, and he's looking towards you. How do you do? You coming in? You just gonna keep the door open or what?
I'm gonna go clear the rest of the town.
Oh, I mean, it's not really worth it. The army's coming soon, so.
I walk in.
Fine then. I'll just walk in.
Yeah, I'll go in as well.
Okay. Yeah, Kella leads you in, Sid, and you're all reunited except for Larch, who's hotboxing a
guard
tower.
Sit in a storage closet.
Oh, it's a roomie in here now.
My original profession was glassware making, but Morak, yeah, yeah, the army is supposed to be coming soon, I guess. So just stick around or leave. I mean, you kind of do you, I guess.
Sid sort of looks at the other 2 and goes, did we figured out what the hell happened here?
They were attacked by a cloud. That's it.
He's not wrong.
With boulders.
They were attacked by a cloud.
Yep.
All right.
So, and then I'm guessing the goblins came in afterwards.
Yeah, they kind of came in around the same time. They didn't really seem to know about the attack, but they kind of went together, I guess.
So, well, do we know? Can we ask? They didn't seem to know about the cloud or the boulders. Were they also hit by the cloud?
I mean, we got a prisoner if you want to talk to them. He's saying his name's Gum Gum.
A goblin prisoner?
Yeah. I mean, goblins can be prisoners too.
Okay, let's go talk to Gum Gum.
All right, so he leads you into this back room where there's some like old rations and stuff up on the wall, and there you see a tied up with a handkerchief in their mouth, just this kind of wide-eyed black-haired goblin, just kind of.
I take the handkerchief out of their mouth.
Ah, fuck you! What are you doing? Get away from me!
I shake my head and I use my tail to smack him in the face.
Ah! Fuck you!
You're a lot nicer than me. How many of you are there in the town?
All of us.
Okay, I break a finger.
Ah! I'm sorry.
I put the handkerchief back on.
I look at Drapus and said, "This is why I was nicer."
How many? And then I take the handkerchief back off.
19. You want him?
So I put the handkerchief back on.
Thank you.
So you're the math lady. How many did we kill?
We killed.
How many did
and
Sid
one
kill?
got away.
We killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the 2 wargs.
And one got away.
Was
And
it
then one
5
got away.
plus the wargs, or was it 3 plus
Three
the
outside that I melted, 2 inside, plus the 2
wargs?
wargs.
2 inside. Yeah, I forgot the 2 inside.
Plus the 1 got away. We have a lot more.
You guys have been busy.
So there's still 11 left.
I mean, we really do need to clear the rest of the town because we don't want 11 piling on top of us all at once.
Yeah. Are there any more wargs?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the wargs.
Yeah, that one really liked you, didn't it?
Gum kind of looks like he's trying to talk.
I take the handkerchief back out.
If you let me go, I'll show you my treasure.
Where's your treasure?
If you let me go, I'll show you.
And then the handkerchief goes back up. So do you want to clear the rest of the town? And then I look over at Morak. And how long have you been waiting on this army?
I don't know, about a day.
When are they expected?
I mean, they're coming from Waterdeep, so it's gonna be 2 or 3 days. They should be.
We gotta clear the town.
Should have been pretty close on your tail, honestly. The way you're coming in.
It's up to you guys. Like, I'm down to clear the town, or we can hunker down, or we could just leave.
Do we know why they're here?
The goblin nods.
Sid takes off one of his gloves, and like his hand is just like blistered and like oozing pus, and he sort of grabs the handkerchief and like leaves like a smear of pus on the goblin's face. He pulls it away and he goes, "What are you doing here?"
Put your glove back on.
Can I make a con save to see if I puke or not?
Sure.
A weak stomach. Drapus is angry, but he has a weak stomach.
Okay, I'm good. I'm
Strong as an oak.
not phased. I lick the goblin's face.
I do take out like a short scarf. It's not quite a handkerchief, but I take it out and tie it around my neck so I can pull it up and down over my face.
Sid pulls his glove back on. He goes, "So what are you doing here?"
The bright master got word, and we came. Said these idiots would be right for the picking.
The what? The who master?
The bright master.
And did you guys throw a bunch of rocks down from a cloud?
No, the rocks are bigger than me.
Well, how'd they get here?
I don't know. The bright master said that these idiots would be right for the picking.
And where is he?
Not here.
I grab another finger like that.
No!
Didn't answer the question. Where is he?
I don't know. He only shows up when he's needed. I swear.
What makes him needed?
Good loot. A city right for the picking.
I say we clear the rest of the town. There's 11 more of them here somewhere.
Or more.
But it's up What'd you say?
Nothing.
Or more.
No, I didn't say
Twist
that.
the finger.
Ah, no, please. I'll show you where
How
my
many?
loot is.
How many more?
I don't know. I can only count to 10.
You said 19
You said
earlier.
19.
I can only count to 10. I have 10 I had 10 fingers.
It's up to you guys.
I'll show you where my loot is if you
But
let
I
me
think
go.
we need to wait until Larch is done with his weekend at Bernie's routine,
His
and
vaping.
then his vaping,
Okay. Um.
and then we need to assess health points.
Okay.
At that.
So
Hey, lady, let me out and I'll show you my loot.
lady.
My tail flicks again, and then smacks him in the face. And
Ah!
I just leave. I am not
for humility.
interested in loot.
You're
And then I go
holding
back
2
into the
bags of
main.
loot. Okay.
Listen,
I don't have to explain myself to this punk.
I'd be interested in helping you clear this city, but I definitely need to rest first.
Okay. I'm gonna go back out to the tavern area.
Okay. Morak is sitting there with Kella. They seem to be kind of having, as you're walking, and they seem to be kind of finishing up a whispered conversation. Quickly look over to you and step back from each other. So, how'd it go?
I walk up to the two of them without saying anything, and with the smaller pouch, I've transferred coins while we were walking, and I drop it in front of them, and then keep the one filled with stones and a portion of the other coins.
They just kind of look at it. What's that for?
I don't need all of it.
Okay, where'd you find it?
It was handed to me. And then I walk away to the other side of the room and start stacking the stones up in piles.
Your friend's weird.
She's not my friend. She just counts my money.
Okay, your accountant's weird then.
I totally heard that, and my tail flicks while I'm stacking the stones.
Group accountant.
So, how long have you guys been holed up in here?
Less than a week, more than a day.
Very specific.
Yeah, really narrows that down.
When it's just you and your wife together, time kind of passes quickly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now, you've been hiding here since the rocks came, or since the goblins came?
After the rocks came, before the goblins came. I sent the people away. We're waiting for me.
So it's just you two left in the entire town?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. We need to clear the town so we can wait and heal up, or you can wait and heal up and we can go look around, but we're really not getting anywhere here.
Sure, yeah.
As I say that to Sid.
Okay.
Yeah, give me an hour or so. I just need to rest up a bit, and then I'll be with you.
Okay.
What about our giant friend over there? Anyone know what he's doing?
He said
Puffs of
something about
smoke.
burning incense. He said it'd take
There's a
about
lot of
an hour.
smoke.
He's been going for about 40 minutes now, so he should be done here pretty quick. So if we want to hang out for an hour, and then we can go clear the town at that point, if you're good with that.
Yeah, that'll work for me.
Okay. So, thinking another short rest.
Okay.
Unless anybody else.
No, so you guys begin having a short rest around. Sorry, go ahead.
At the beginning of this, I want to board the front door back up. Like I don't want it just being open for whoever to walk it through.
All right. So about 20 minutes into the short rest, you hear a knocking on the front of the door as Larch comes towards the tavern.
Hey, is anybody in there? Is this the right place? Did I write down the wrong address?
MapQuest, damn it.
I'll open the door.
You see Larch standing there, holding almost like a football under his arm, a chicken.
He brought dinner.
No.
All right, I'll set up the
This is my new
stove.
friend.
Oh, it's your friend?
Yeah, this is my friend McFly.
Okay. All right.
Say hello, McFly, and I let him glide onto the floor, and he starts pecking at people's shoes.
He just kind of looks around.
Are we ready?
He has to voice a chicken now.
Are we ready to clear the town?
If the short rest is done, I'm good to go.
With your whole additional 4
With
hit
my-
points.
With my nat 1 on my hit die.
Yeah, man, good job. Well done. GG.
Killing
GG.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Right, so you guys are back in town. Up in here.
I not load?
Pardon?
It's over to the left. It just doesn't move our camera,
What's wrong?
I think.
I don't think my stuff is loading into chat.
Oh, you already did a hit die anyway, didn't you, Levy? You only get one per
Yeah,
day.
I did. I couldn't see my token.
Oh, okay.
Like I couldn't move it, but
So
it's moving now. So
you guys are here. Just ignore the old woman. It's fine. So, the Morak says that I think the best place to start would probably be the windmill. I think some might be up in there.
Okay.
I had a feeling.
So I'm going to head towards the windmill.
Yeah, I think you ought to go first this time.
I'm going to head around the backside of stuff, though,
Okay.
to try and get as close to the windmill without giving like line of sight fire to me.
Okay. In the path leading upwards, you can see there is a door leading up this 10-foot incline of the windmill, and just above the door is a small open section of stone. But other than that, you don't really see much movement or anything.
Okay.
The windmill.
So I can
this
I can get right up to the windmill.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
everyone else following?
I'm
I'll follow.
stay a little bit further back, like back in the grass over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my my bow out.
Do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
Roll me
Like-
a perception check.
Oh
Or-
my
You do
god!
not hear anything. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll me a quick dexterity saving throw. 2. So you all see as Drapus' ear pressed up against the door, a tiny goblin hand kind of curls out and drops a bag on top of Drapus. Drapus, you hear a and you kind of look over, and there upon your shoulder is a nice juicy cow pat. And
I
you
got
hear
cocktail.
yeah, and so the you hear 2 goblin voices. Fuck you! This is our tower.
Okay. Take 2 on the Spartan kick.
Okay, athletics. 6. Okay, you push it. The door resists.
bop it, twist it.
yeah, we have a door boss.
Do you do it again?
Yeah.
All right, athletics again.
My
It's
God.
not budgeted very well. Roll me another dexterity saving throw, as you see above you everyone else sees a large copper pot being thrown out the window
What
towards
is
Drapus.
it?
15.
How high up is the window? What's my line of sight on this?
It's about 15 feet, but there's a lip, so all you're seeing is a little goblin hand every so often. So Drapus, you see this large copper pot come falling down towards you. You just step out of the way. They just say, "Fuck off, go away."
Is the door locked?
Yes, it is.
It's locked. Okay.
No one's home. Go away.
Is this the only way in that I can see?
Yes, because you could not fit through that window.
Okay, I'm just gonna be stubborn and keep beating this door
right.
until it.
Kick it again. Athletics.
Can
23.
while he's doing this, can I try to time this so that when the door opens, I have a reaction shot?
Okay. So
Like, I don't care if something's like, if I see something, once that door is open, I want to shoot into it.
Okay, so Drapus, you take a few steps back, and you just run and full double kick, just poof, the door open, the door splinters into shards, and an arrow whizzes right past over your chest as you're falling, and it hits the wall beside the, actually it hits the center crank from where the windmill turns, and you are inside a windmill.
Is there any where's those fucking goblins?
As you're standing there, you hear the giggling above you, and they're just kind of clutching the rafters above them, or that is about 10 feet above you. And one of them just kind of gives you this tiny little finger, just says, "Fuck off, our tower."
Okay. I'm gonna stand in the doorway and like turn around and be like, you know what? Let's just lock them in and set it on fire.
No, don't do that.
Nope. I'm gonna close the door.
No. Levy, you see as one tries to start crawling out the window. You can take a shot if you want.
I want to shoot it. I'm going to shoot it.
Come, you have advantage because it's prone technically.
Oops, sorry, I forgot.
It's trying to crawl through a tiny tight space. 8
Cool.
That misses
Don't
still.
hit it
just
anyway.
whizzes past into the rafters of the thing, and this one jumps out, almost basically on top of Drapus.
Oh, good.
Banzai! We're not going to do initiative because it's 2 goblins, so one jumps out, one's still kind of slowly crawling out of the windmill. And so it lands right beside Drapus. Drapus, you can go first.
Okay.
Where is Levy? Oh, Levy's
so
there.
he
Okay.
so he fell 15 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh. Quick,
Lost
no one look.
Jesse.
Jesse's gone.
Jesse, no.
No one look at the overlay, quick.
Our camera boxes, no.
Which way do I have to go to be in my square?
You're pretty much in your square. To the right a bit.
That would be. Wait,
Do I?
it's reversed. Or
Sid's in Jesse's square. Or Josh is in Jesse's square.
I wish that I had Jesse's square.
Quick question: Does the fall damage kill him?
No, he does a quick barrel roll off of your shoulder. He's
Because
fine.
it's like 15 feet, right? And then you break his fall. So.
Well, then fine. My great axe is gonna kill him.
That's what you think.
It better.
I don't think that did it.
Nat 1. Go ahead
Drapus,
and
I don't think that did it.
Drapus, go ahead and roll me just a quick D8. And Rick, even or odd?
Let's go odd. We picked odd before. Let's just keep the train going.
All right, Drapus, you do not want to roll an odd number. Good, even. So you quickly
Only odds.
cleave down and you just spat mud everywhere as you cleave into this nice juicy hillside. But the goblin has taken no damage. Let's see here. Let's see if Jesse's alive or dead. Oh,
Hey. Speaking, he shall arrive.
ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Summon. Jesse, you good?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Um,
Don't worry. Hold everything. It's fine.
Jesse.
If I'm not
You're
not dead
unconscious
in
again.
if I'm not dead in game, it's in real life apparently.
Excited when you get to take a turn.
Jesse, you get to go ahead and attack the goblin if you'd like. You don't have to, though.
So there's two of them.
There is two. One's still crawling out the top window, about 15 feet above you, and one's landed beside Drapus. You see Drapus's axe just kind of embedded in the hillside after trying to
Okay.
hit him.
So I'll for this one closest here.
Yep.
I am going to pull off my glove again, and it's all gross and blistery, and
Even though I'm like 40 feet away.
it's sort of like it almost the rot on it sort of almost intensifies, and a spectral hand kind of peers over it. And that will be a chill touch. Nope.
Drapus, you see this spectral, gnarly hand go just slowly crop by you, and you just kind of wave it away, so it just kind of dissipates. Oh shit! It's Larch.
We are gonna Ray of Frost on this one, just
I mean,
in case
you
they try and
you
get
could
away.
ice knife. Wouldn't that be fun?
I could. That'd be my last spell slot again.
Yeah, that'd be fun though. You just have a short rest. You get it back.
Throw the
we're gonna-
chicken at them.
Pikachu, I choose you. No, we're gonna do Ray of Frost in case he tries to run.
Rude.
So let us
That hits.
14. All right, so he takes a D8, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Wow. He just says, "Ah, I hate the cold." Fuck you,
Don't go
wizard
running.
cow. It is now Levy.
Shoot my bow again.
All right, shoot her. Shoot her.
Nope. Apparently this is a horrible shot. Can I not aim up?
All right, Levy, roll a d8. Jesse, even or odd?
Odd.
I'm gonna get shot in the ass.
All right, Levy, do not roll an odd number. Hey, that's
Only
another even
pick
number.
Odds.
It-
Let's go,
you-
Odd Squad.
You're trying to arc it over your allies, but you arc way too high, so it just goes way off in the distance and lands in the drink. You just hear a ploop. The goblin, this one's going to jump down and try and land on top of Drapus. It's going to make an attack, a 16.
That is my AC.
So you take 6 points of slashing damage as it, like, anime style, cleaves down on top of your head with its tiny little dagger. The other goblin is going to make another stabby attack against you, Drapus. 14. It misses. You're just kind of rearing from the other one, so it just kind of slashes at your armor and just kind of scrapes across, doing no damage. Drapus.
I'm going to attack the one that hit me.
All right. Hit it with your best shot. 19, that definitely hits. So you're hitting Yek, 9. You just swing around after getting rearing from getting stabbed in the leg, and you just cleave its head clean, just right at the nose. So its brain just kind of falls outward, and its body just kind of falls backwards. It did not enjoy that.
Are we keeping kill counts? Because I'm at 0.
We're keeping death counts, so if you die,
And then I'm going to pivot around this one. So, like, he doesn't have a direct like run away from us.
Yep. Okay. It is. What's your face? You know,
What's your face?
Sid. I'm not used to having to call you out in combat.
Oof. That hurts. That hurts. I mean, the 8 hit points from one bite hurt, but that hurts. So I'm going to move up here. So we are flanking.
Yep. 10d12 psychic damage. Ah!
And I'm going to take a big two-handed swing at him with my Warhammer.
All right. Come on and slam.
Here's one.
Okay.
Here's two.
All right. You can also, at the top of your sheet, there's an advantage toggle. So you can click where it says advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Oh, that's clever.
But 23 definitely hits, so go ahead and roll damage. You're probably going to kill it, seeing as it only has 5 hit points left. Yeah. How do you finish this thing? Your first kill.
Yeah. So I actually swing like upwards and catch it under the jaw
And just baseball its head.
Its head stays on, but basically just snaps all the way back. So like the back of his head like hits between his shoulder blades.
He's now looking backwards at Drapus.
Yeah.
All right, well done. They are kaput.
Quietly golf clap from the back.
Yay. I didn't shoot you. Katie, go ahead and roll me 2d6, please. You guys find a total of 7 copper in there. Hell yeah. Alright. This tower, the southernmost west tower, has been completely destroyed by an almost perfectly placed boulder landing in the center and just kind of crumbling it out from the inside. Where are you guys heading to next?
Um,
Move these guys off the map.
I want to move around and check out this. So what buildings have we already gone in? We've gone in the temple, which is straight north of us.
Yes. You
And
have
then the
done the
one-
temple, you have
And
done
the tavern.
the tavern, you've done a farmhouse, you've done 2 towers, and you've done the stables.
Okay, so is there anything else on this side of the bridge that we haven't done?
On this side of the bridge, yes, there is.
Okay, I
There
want to
are
go to the
1, 2, 3 towers and a farmhouse that you have not discovered.
I want to go to the closest building that we haven't looked in.
Okay, so that would be right down here.
Okay, so I'm going to work my way over there.
If we're
Right.
going by the goblins' original claim that there were 19, we're down to 9 left in the town.
And I want to position there.
Of course you do.
What is this building that we're going up to? Is it an actual house?
So
is it?
This building itself seems to have been a old farmhouse. It seems to have been completely crushed. Who has the highest passive perception?
I'm at 13.
That might be me.
10.
15.
15.
You percept all of the things.
I am
When he's awake.
When he's conscious long enough. Okay, so whatever the hell your character's name is, Sid. Sorry, I'm still learning your guys' characters' names. Sorry, Sid. You begin approaching this farmhouse, and you can see underneath this boulder and in between the shattered rafters, there is 2 old people dead. A male and a female. I think Jesse's dead. Jesse has frozen.
Oh no.
No, not like this.
At least we got a kill.
I just disconnected him. It's fine.
It's fine. I'll start deducting his earnings from how many times he drops from the cliff.
There you go. There you go. Pay cuts. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take a listen since I'm right up against there. Is there anything that would give away something being alive in there?
There is. You can hear ever so softly a soft like humming purr.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Open it. Somebody.
I think the boulder opened it.
Send the chicken in.
Send in the chickens. And I'll open the door.
There's not really a door. Most of it's been collapsed, but you can kind of climb into the rubble, and there you see near the male dead body, who seemed to have been crushed in the attack, is a winged cat, just kind of slowly doing circles and kind of rubbing its head up against the man's head.
I'm gonna utilize my speech of beast and leaf, and I'm gonna try and talk to this cat.
This is 4H. Okay.
Hey, buddy, are you okay?
It just kind of looks over at you and just kind of bows a bit, looking a little dejected.
Oh, did you live here?
It kind of pats the head of the old man.
Is that your owner?
It just kind of blinks at you.
Come here. And I take out of my pack like a little bit of rations and I toss it to the cat.
It walks away from you into the shadows of the building, and then you hear a soft meow, meow, asking. It sounds like it's asking you to follow it.
Yeah, I'll go. I trust animals.
To the doorway now.
Inside, is that the real Jesse? Jesse's back.
Jesse's upset.
I DC'd you, man, because you were literally just frozen.
Oh man. Was I at least frozen with a cool face?
No, you were kind of like half blurry.
Yeah, you had this look.
Classic.
God. You can see there is a writing desk. Large. And the cat just kind of seems to be sitting at it, blinking and just kind of looking at the desk.
I'll look at what's on the desk, and then if there's nothing on it, I'll look in it. There's like drawers.
Scattered throughout, there are jars of ink, wax seals, blank scrolls, quills, pens, and a land ownership document.
Oh, is this like a wizard's like place? Like a den or a domicile or a tower? Are you like my chicken?
The cat kind of stands up, does a shake, and then pads back over towards its owners. Also inside this desk, if you look, you find a small coin purse containing 32 gold pieces and 17 silver pieces.
Dude, the cat is
Useless
flushed.
to me. I'm looking through all the stuff and I'm like, ooh, inks, ooh, papers, and I take the coin purse and I kind of just like throw it over my shoulder.
And it lands in my
course.
hand because I moved directly behind the door, and now I'm just like,
Ah! The gods have chosen you, child. You are
you
the
said there was 30
accountant.
gold pieces?
32 gold
and
pieces.
17.
This creature is a Raelix, and it is sad that its owner has died.
What should I write down in terms of the inks and the papers and such? Because I'm probably gonna take that stuff.
Jars of ink. That's all it says. So we'll say 3 jars of ink, 11 blank scrolls, 2 quill pens, and a deed to the Zelbrin residence. So since, as games work, because you now have the deed, you own this house.
Large
Hey.
property owner.
Congrats,
One
Larch.
deed.
And that's that's XELBRIN. Selburn
Wait,
residence.
spell that one again.
No. You only get it
ZE.
once.
Ah, no.
You'll
I'm
have to
gonna
watch the
the
VOD
replay.
on YouTube. Oh no. It's in chat.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of YouTube. So it's the Selburn residence. This gentleman seems to have been a tax collector.
Just stole all the taxes.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go up to the cat and start petting it. Oh, we'll fix this place up for you real nice, like.
Cast animate dead on its
Well,
parents.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm alive
Okay,
again.
I'm a necromancer. We should probably move the bodies. I think.
Didn't you say one was under the boulder?
Both of them have been crushed. This seems to have been in a small sitting room, and they're both completely crushed.
Maybe we move the cat. That might be the easier option.
Yeah, this one is a fairly big boulder.
I want to go start working my way to the next closest unsearched building.
All right,
Or
the next one.
uncleared building.
The next one would be.
I'm gonna
This
signal for
tower.
the cat to follow us if it wants to.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Do. I'm just gonna befriend every animal. We're gonna have an army.
Couple.
Animal handling. I'm great at these.
Great. No, you're not.
It just kind of does that a few circles and just kind of lays beside its owner's head.
Yeah, you need some time and space. At least.
Okay. Are you all following Mr.
With his history of being unable to open unlocked doors, yeah, I'm going to keep a close eye on Drapus.
Hey. That windmill was locked. I tried.
Yeah,
It
but
was locked.
the other two weren't.
Quick stretch.
Doors, man.
Yeah, door bosses. Again, I'm gonna see if anything in here is gonna try and kill me.
Okay. You roll me a perception check. $16. Okay. You hear
I'm sorry. Do that again. Okay, now do it again, but a little slower.
nope. You get it twice, that's it.
Just gonna
Clip it.
Hey man, this will all be on YouTube, don't worry.
I think I'm gonna give it the old college try again.
Kick open the door.
Drapus versus
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah, Drapus
Alright,
versus
athletics.
Can we rename this stream to Drapus versus the door? Please?
15. Okay, you stand there, shaking off your old injuries, eyeing up the door, and you kick through it. The door swings open, and there you see one goblin and another, the one in front of the other. One's pants down along its waist. And they just quickly stop and they just ah!
Yep.
They
You're both gonna die.
you have advantage on your attack.
Oh, yes.
catching them with their pants down.
Literally.
Well, we'll at least let them finish.
I'm going for the one that's in
I
front.
just look at
the other.
Sid.
Why? So he becomes a necrophiliac?
Yes.
To DM. There we go. 16. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. 9. So you run in, you cleave, You cut through the one at the back and into the head of the second one. They both fall dead. I hope you're happy with yourself.
It's always nice to crack open a cold one.
I still say you should have let him finish.
This is too easy.
I'm just covering McFly's eyes.
The McFly just kind of slowly puts his wing up over your hand, just kind of trying to look over your hand. Let's see here. You find a sack of stolen utensils, completely worthless. 3 vials of perfume, worth 10 gold, or worth 5 gold pieces each. A stuffed bloodhawk, and a battered copper flagon emblazoned with the grimming image of a halfling, worth 1 gold piece.
I collect everything that is of value, and I'm just like, Levy, I have things for you. I found these.
My tail starts flicking very fast back and forth. And I glare.
We all have our jobs here. I apparently kill things. You apparently collect the money. Sid apparently dies.
You apparently decide for us.
Hey, I'm just...
I grab it from him and start walking away, and my tail's flicking the entire time.
And then Larch brings dinner.
Well, it's a stuffed bloodhawk. Oh, sorry, you meant the chicken.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you could try.
Next up is the next house. Let's move the cat into the water. Move these goblins into the water. Just moving them off the screen so they're not in the way. Next up is this house here. So right ahead of you is another house.
Go for it.
I'm gonna look at Levy and be like, "It's your turn." I'll hold the things. You go kill him.
So I drop everything except the bag of rocks just in front of him, and then walk over. And I definitely want to see if I can hear anything.
Okay, roll me a perception check. 11. Okay, you hear what sounds like splashing.
Loud splashing, or like sink splashing, or like tub splashing? Can I tell?
Like someone bathing, a small child bathing in a bathtub.
Okay, that's what I expected. Is the door locked?
No.
I'm going to open the door a crack and see what I can see inside.
Hold on. So you open the door a crack. You come on up here, and you can see the edge of a goblin, the feet of a goblin dangling out of a porcelain tub, as it seems to be just enjoying a nice relaxing bath. It seems to be
okay, and that's all I can see. I can't see anything to this house.
No, this seems to be the only creature in this house, and it's just singing la da dee la da da. Jilk loves his bath time. Oh, Jilk loves his alone time.
I'm going to, at this point then, I'm going to slowly, close the door. Not so it latches, but just draw it closed if I can, without making noise.
Okay.
And at that point, I'm not going to turn around or do anything except take out my glaive.
Okay.
And I want to go in and spear it just straight through the chest.
Poor guy. All right, so roll me an attack with advantage. as you bolt inward, glaive at the hand. It doesn't have armor on, so that does hit. As you just cleave
Lucky for me.
down with your glaive straight through, roll damage. And just completely pin it through the porcelain into the tub. And the water begins to slowly seep up and go red.
And I just open the door and invite Drapus in.
I come in carrying all the crap.
Inside, you see a sickening
The
visage
crap, the money,
of
the
a
valuable
completely
money.
naked goblin bathing as Levy stands over their body, glaive half buried into both the tub and the creature.
With my tail flicking.
Well, it was only one.
I take my glaive and the bags and walk out. You can rummage through his clothes.
I'll rummage.
There is nothing. It seems that either something's already been sent away or there was nothing in here to begin with.
Okay. I would like to I want to grab the leg of the goblin, and now I am wielding the goblin.
Okay.
Like the goblin is going to be the weapon for the next fight.
Okay.
I'm going to beat a goblin with a goblin.
This naked goblin, yeah.
Yep.
So we'll call this a club. So it'll have the statistics of a club.
Like a limp ragdoll? A club?
It's like a flail.
Well, yeah, it's literally a flail. It's flailing.
There is another tower.
All right, I think we send the chicken in on this one.
Who wants to take the lead? Sid, you've not been doing much.
Yeah, I can try this one.
Step aside, boys. It's my turn.
Immediately dies.
Down on that boulder off to the right, and I'm starting to sort through all of the bags.
Okay.
So Sid walks up to the door and
Yep.
like in front of the door just like coughs up some phlegm. And then I'm gonna listen at the door, see if I hear anything.
Who is it?
I'm Sid.
Hey, I'm Quirk.
What you doing in there?
Just keeping an eye out for the bright one.
Yes. Can I come in?
You have food?
Can I cast?
I have a chicken.
Yeah, bring it in.
Can I cast dancing lights and have them go like right at the bottom of the door so it looks like something's glowing from beyond it?
Sure. Okay, so the goblin comes over and opens up the door. And it sees little globules of light at Sid's feet and sees Sid standing there. Hey, you're not a goblin.
And then I'm gonna crack him over the head with my hammer.
Ah!
Like I as soon as the door opens, it's just right over top.
Roll an attack with advantage.
Oh
As these
yeah.
poor innocent creatures are slaughtered by you monsters. I think you got an 11. That hits.
Oh, nice.
4. You just bonk him and send him to horny jail. He just kind of staggers a bit. Tries to take a swing at you. Completely misses. You can go again if you want, or someone can try to shoot him. Large, you
Anyone
want to try
gonna
and
shoot him?
frostbolt him?
I'll have the chicken go up and peck it.
All right. All right. Let's see
Love it.
here. Slash
Look, I told you I brought chicken.
19. The chicken hits.
I think it's like 1 damage.
It takes it does 1 damage. He just hey tries to kick the chicken. Fuck you.
Piss me fly.
Sorry. Hey, McFly, fuck you. Um, anyone else? Or Sid, you can attack again.
Anybody?
I'm just standing there like dragging this goblin by the foot. Like,
All right. Do I still have advantage, or
No, you do not.
It's
It
not
is no
flanking
longer
with a chicken.
am I gonna take him? Yeah, come on, me and
No,
the chicken.
the chicken's not flanking, unfortunately. It's right in front of him.
All right, I'm gonna go to hit him again.
That definitely fucking hits. You're probably going to do more than 2 damage. Yeah. You just...
Yeah.
You just Gallagher this poor creature's head. It just... Watermelon goes everywhere.
All right, well, see, I'm learning.
Alright, so that's 2D. Wow. You find a locket worth 25 gold pieces.
We're in the money.
right?
But it does seem to be made out to Talia Summerhawk. So maybe you'll find them and return the locket. Who knows?
For money.
Yeah, for 25 gold pieces.
All right, greedy. And that is all of the goblins dead, except for the one in the tavern.
Well, I did say I was going to hit a goblin with a goblin.
You did say that, yes?
And
So it shall be done.
it will be done.
So you're heading back towards the tavern?
Sure.
Alrighty, so you guys head back towards the tavern. And inside, once again, you see the lovely dwarf and lady couple. They seem to be whispering once more. Mora kind of sits up properly and how'd it go?
As I'm dragging the goblin in.
Okay.
This is how it went.
All right, cool. What are we doing with this final goblin? He keeps saying something about its loot.
I'm going to hit that goblin with this goblin.
Damn it, Jesse. Hey, we're all mostly in our... Josh, if you lead to your right, you'll be in your spot. No, your other right. Sorry. There you go. Now you're in you're in your square. Hey guys. Sorry, yeah. So he says, yeah, this goblin keeps talking about his loot. Do you want to try and figure out where that is first before you kill him?
I guess.
Oh, Mom!
So many things.
It's not
I'm gonna
phase.
I'm gonna try and intimidate that goblin. I'm gonna walk in there like wearing like Dances with Wolves style, wearing the goblin.
Okay. So you begin walking in, and its mouth is still bounding out, and it just kind of goes wide. And it just...
Where's the loot you were talking about? Okay, I take the gag out.
Let me go and I'll show you. Hey, look, it's Jesse. Jesse, just stop leaving.
Have you tried just not?
Have you tried getting good?
What?
Have you tried getting good?
Man,
Can I
don't get me started.
So this goblin's tied up, like hands and feet are bound.
Yes.
Okay.
It is tied to a stool.
I'm going to drag that goblin out while wearing mine.
Ah!
Drag this one outside.
No! Let me go!
And ask it. I'm asking you one more time where this loot you're talking about is.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage. Maybe we should make Katie roll intimidation. I know they're good at that.
22.
Fine. It's in the graveyard behind the church.
I grab that goblin and we go to the graveyard.
Alright, so you all meander over towards the graveyard. And the goblin leads you to the gravestone right here. And there, indeed, you can see actually a decent little hall. You can see two sacks around the size of this creature. So it looks like it just dragged it over there slowly and surely. Fine, here. Assholes.
I'll leave it up to the party what happens to the goblin.
Don't care what happens to the goblin.
Let
I'm
me
just
go.
looking at the size of the sacks.
You will let me go. Jesse, roll a wisdom saving throw. No. You will let me go.
As the party's figuring.
Not one.
As the
No.
party's figuring this out, I want to be like twisting the leg off of my goblin to use as like a club.
The goblin's just kind of side-eyeing you. What are you guys gonna do?
Okay.
What are you guys gonna do to Gum Gum?
I'm gonna start beating him with the other goblin.
Ah!
Bring to the one wearing the goblin.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah.
I cover
Scrunch.
McFly's eyes again.
The chicken kind of peeks over and just seems to flap his wings really excitedly. Back, 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 back. And just tries to get out of your leg, out of your grasp, and try and get in on there. She has to peck the goblin a few
I
times.
take the hat off and I just put the chicken in the hat and just kind of hold it. And I'm like, nope. You
Like
can't
in
look at the
oh, what's it called? Toy Story, when the toys are moving with the traffic cones, it's just trying to move around with the hat
I
on.
just cover,
Back,
I
back,
just put him
back,
down on the
back.
floor and cover him with the hat. And he's just walking around.
Back, back. It's a bloodthirsty chicken, apparently. All right, so Gum Gum, rip in peace. Gum Gum is dead. Poor BB.
Yeah. I throw my weapon goblin down. I'm done with it.
And you find this all. All of that is what you find. So you find some muffins, a block of cheese, some cooked chicken, the McFly begins to slowly kind of walk towards the cooked chicken. Bark, bark, bark.
Oh, no, you don't want any of that.
A frying pan, an
You
iron
slide
pot,
away.
a lantern, a jar of cloves worth 1 silver piece. There you go. Jar of saffron worth a gold piece. How exciting. Some 20 gold pieces of a silver jug, and an hourglass. Woohoo. And you also find a iron chest with what seems to be Morak's possessions inside. Whether or not you want to return those to him is up to you.
I pick up the iron chest and I'm just sitting there holding it. Like, what are we gonna do with it?
Steal when I don't need to. It invites trouble.
Okay. So I'm gonna start heading back over to Morak with the iron chest.
I'll take the cook's utensils and all the frying pans and pots and stuff.
Okay, you just start jumbling it into your bag.
Used to
just
be.
Samwise jingling along.
Exactly. Jiggle, jaggle, jiggle, jaggle, jiggle,
Well, a
jaggle.
bunch of herbs.
I'm gonna take the chicken.
The cooked
And
one or the
as
live
we're-
one?
No, the cooked one. And I'm gonna make deliberate eye contact with McFly as I start to eat it.
The chicken kind of hides its head under the wing and just goes back, 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 back. It folds some of his feathers down and just kind of does this to you, and just kind of puts his feathers together, and just kind of does this.
Nobody calls McFly a chicken.
Okay, so you guys head back to Morak. Do you return the chest to him?
I'm bringing the chest to him. Yeah.
Thank you very kindly. That's where that went. Bastard goblins must have snuck in there while I was trying to keep them at bay.
I also dropped the tax bag that we found
Oh shit, okay.
on the counter, and the bag of taxes left in it is 24 gold and 17 silver. I did remove a fee.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's what I put in chat.
You didn't.
Good thing I'm not the tax man, because I don't know how much was put in there. Oh, well, thank you. Here, he hands you one of the 100 gold piece gemstones. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And also
Go
hands
ahead and
you.
run back out.
He also hands you the potion of heroism. The potion of heroin. The potion of heroin. Well, you lot sticking around, or how you all feeling?
I think we need to check the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, maybe. Be careful.
What's over
Why?
there?
I've seen some shadows coming from that direction.
What
Bigger
what
these
buildings are
shadows.
over there? What was it before all this happened?
That's the Nandar Keep. The home of Lady Vilrosa, the High Steward of Nightstone.
Do you think she's still there?
I don't think so. There, not much survived there. The vault's probably been breached, so you might be able to find some good money and stuff in there. But if you're going that way, just be careful.
How's everybody doing right now?
Pakak!
We're doing fine.
The chicken's having a rough go of it.
I could have
The
a
chicken's
break.
not okay.
You want to have a short rest?
I'd be good with a long one.
Oh, a long one. Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah, I'd be good
I'm
with
good
a
with the
long
long
rest.
one. We've cleared out the main town area.
If there's a place, and Morak, is there a place that we can secure, make sure nobody can get in, and have a good sleep?
I mean, here's probably going to be the best spot.
And this is the tavern we're in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
House, you kicked a hole in the door.
I mean,
I did.
we've got benches and stuff. We can repair the door.
has anything come out of the keep since you've been?
Not that
Or
I've
gone
seen.
in.
So yeah, we could probably spend the night. We wouldn't have to be worried about anything coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with a long rest. Do we have food and drink in the tavern, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I can hook you up with that.
I've got about half a chicken.
I've got a frying pan.
I can get to work trying to bar up and secure the door, fix the hole that I put in there. And then kind of pitch in and then get some work done and then do a long rest.
Yeah, Kella will help you bar up the windows and doors and stuff. Make sure it's fortified.
I pass out everybody's pouches that I have separated their pay into, and I can just put it into chat.
It's probably easiest. Um, just be careful going out there in the night. Don't leave this building at night. Just gonna say that now.
Any particular reason other than like immediate death?
The storms.
Okay.
Wait, what storms?
They were attacked by a cloud.
That still happens.
I knew it.
At night, yeah. The meteor showers come. Lightning,
happens if it
thunder, sourceless.
What if it hits the building?
It won't.
How do you know?
How do you
There
know?
was a ton of buildings that were hit with them.
It hasn't yet.
Hmm.
I mean, we saw
That's some
people.
solid
crushed.
logic. I'm not gonna lie.
Does this place have a basement?
No. The only one with the basement's the keep.
The thing is it's just as likely to hit us inside here as it is in any other building. So,
I mean,
other than leaving the area where the storm could happen, there's really nowhere that you could be safe from it.
Oh wow, cool.
so
You trying to tell Larch and Sid
Sid?
something? That they need some perfume? Here you go.
Well, if that was the case, I would have given it all to Sid.
Sid, when he goes to sleep,
Dies.
is gonna find like a doorway to sleep in.
Like sleep under like an earthquake.
Like he's mixing up earthquakes with meteor storms.
I mean, stuff falling from up ahead kind of tracks, yeah. Who's getting the potion of heroism?
I'm gonna give that to Larch.
Okay, Larch, you now have a potion of heroism.
Does that work as the spell heroism? I'm assuming.
Pretty much, yeah. So, you all lay for the long winter's nap. The early night, you have some drinks, you have some food. At around 2 in the morning, so you've all been asleep for around 6 hours or so, a earth-shattering boom echoes throughout the entire chamber, nay, the entire town. And you all feel as the ground itself feels like it's being in a massive upheaval. And all you feel is just rock and earth and wood and timber just shattering and splintering and shaking all around you. You feel like you're being suffocated in this storm. Noxious and poisonous fumes begin to fill your lungs, causing agony to seep throughout your body. And you bolt awake all at once. You're fine. The earth isn't moving. The ground itself seems unshaken. But you see Morak standing there in the doorway of your guys' room, and he quickly gestures towards all of you. And he leads you out to a small opening that he's made so you can see up above. And above you, you can see thousands of shooting stars streaking across the night sky. It's a beautiful sight until, as the shooting stars get closer and closer to the earth and to the horizon, you feel the earth begin to rumble. And Morak just kind of says, "Shit like this has been happening for a while up here." Ever since the season's begun changing, this thing's been happening. The weather itself's fine during the day, but at night, the storms come. And as he says the storms, streaking across the sky, almost like serpentining between some of these some of this meteor shower, is a bolt of lightning sourceless from any cloud. It's just illuminating everyone's face. It's one of those amazing forks of lightning that you can see from miles around just from the light. And Morak just says, the people are scared. The army, they keep saying they're coming, but who knows? I had to send the people to the something of whatever that is called. I had to send the people. Yeah, you're welcome.
I was just at the something or whatever the other day.
I led some of the during the first bombardment, as we're calling it. I led the people to the Dripping Caves. It's a large opening in the side of the mountains, a few days travel northeast, and that's where most of the villagers are. They were able to escape before most of the goblins came. But this lasts for about 2 to 3 hours, starting around the same time every night. And then after the storm, the color shows up. And as you all sit there just kind of admiring this terrifying, just either natural or magical phenomenon, it's beautiful and it's catastrophic and it's just terrifying all at once, and you're just admiring it. And then all at once, the meteors disappear from the sky, leaving hundreds of thousands of stars in the sky. Your eyes are kind of burnt, having seen these searing bolts across the sky for so long. You kind of blink a few times. And as you look back up, you see a large sheet of waving color slowly drifting through the sky, like the aurora borealis. And you've heard of these things, of things like this far, far to the north reaches of the Waterdeep coastline, but never this far south. And it's awe-inspiring just seeing the magnificence that whatever your beliefs are, the gods have created, or magic itself is created, or the planes, or anything. It's just awe-inspiring. And you all kind of sit there admiring it for a second. Let's have everyone roll me a perception check, please. Okay. Sid, you're still pretty tired from, getting attacked by a warg and becoming a warg stew toy. Levy, this sight is just kind of awe-inspiring in its kind of curiosity and just brilliance. So you don't really notice too much. Drapus and Larch. Drapus, you notice this first. High above you, you see the small pinprick of light that you assume is a star slowly shifting across the night sky. Much like you see the ISS floating across the sky sometimes if you're lucky. But just a small pinprick slowly floating across the night sky, and you kind of squint and just do the Batman goggles and peer out into the night sky. And the coloring wave through the air gives a small brief hint of the shape of a tower slowly floating in the night sky. Both Larch and Drapus notice this. Some sort of flying tower of some kind. It's odd. It's definitely not something you've ever seen. and you all retire for the rest of the night, either just enjoying some nice cups of hot beverage or some morning porridge or just the dawn. Night, the sleep doesn't seem to take you, but you do get a long rest. And you are all level 2.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We love level 1, but level 2 is just as good.
So, as you guys are going through and leveling up, the morning comes. The dawn itself is blood red upon the horizon. The two twin suns slowly coming up in their normal orbit. And as they do, you can hear the occasional birds chirping in the sky and the sounds of crickets and morning animals coming to life. And you all take a few brief, quiet seconds of reflection. Taking a few deep breaths, enjoying some porridge. And then it happens. The quiet itself is broken with a terrifying roar. And you all quickly bolt to that opening you'd been to the night before. And coming from the keep, the Nandar keep, down towards your south, is a long golden string, what looks like a large golden string. But you look at it again, and it's got long legs. It's got 6 total legs. It's got long antlers coming from its head, and it's got giant whiskers coming from its mouth. This is a ancient lung dragon slowly rising out of Nandar Keep. And Morak just quickly says, get down. And you all quickly just huddle down, keeping just slow eye of it as this thing slowly spirals up in a just kind of whimsical, almost smoke-like pattern up into the air and vanishes.
Didn't feel you could have mentioned that yesterday.
I told you something was in the keep.
Well, I'm kind of glad we didn't go over there.
I mean, if there's a time to go over, now's probably it. Well, it's not there.
When's it gonna come back?
I don't know if it is.
Wow, city life is real exciting.
Yeah, it's not always like this.
Fortunately.
Oh, it's been like this every time I've been in a city.
How many
This is-
times have you been in a city?
This your first time in a city?
That tracks, yeah. Well, that's the storm I told you about last night, obviously. And then what we're calling the colors, so we don't know what it is or anything. But shit's weird. We don't know what's causing it or anything.
Could it be the tower?
The what, sorry?
You know, the tower. You guys didn't see it? It was in the sky last night. You want to know about the tower?
You've been burning that incense again.
No, I've only got so much of it, but
I pipe up and I saw it too. And I kind of describe all the tower floating through, the colors giving the shape of a tower, trying to see if Larch saw the same thing that I did.
yeah, it sounds about like it.
No, I'd never seen that in the last few days it's been happening. That's real strange.
It was real tiny, like, well, maybe it was just real far away. I don't know. It was either real tiny or real far.
Huh. Weird.
That's what I thought.
I don't really know what to say to that. A floating tower? Sounds impossible, honestly.
Oh, I'm not going to argue with you. That's what I saw.
I'll keep an eye out.
So at this point, we've
Had a long rest.
eaten, rested. We're now in the center of town, or are we still in the?
You're still in the tavern.
We're still in the tavern.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you guys can do what you'd like.
Are we rolling for hit points, or are we just going to take our max when we level up?
I prefer if you roll.
Okay.
More fun, but you get to re-roll once. Because having a 1 on hit die sucks.
Okay.
It's different if that's the healing hit die, but if it's your level up hit die,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to do it right now. I was just asking if you guys want to, if we want to do it now, or if we could do it later.
I'm gonna do it now because it's more fun when people are watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, 7. I doubled my health.
Pretty good. 10, not bad. 10,
Yeah.
not bad.
How do I
Plus your con.
D8, right?
You can just click the word hit dice on your character sheet and it'll roll for you. 6. You gain hit 6 hit points.
6.
Not too shabby.
All right.
You also gain all the benefits of your second level. So Jesse now gets a channel divinity. How exciting.
Yeah. So wait, that added the 3, right? So I get 6 total. I
Yes,
rolled a 3.
6 total,
Okay. Got it. All right, now I can get bit twice.
Hell yeah. And Larch, you're thinking of going the Order of the Scribes?
Yeah.
Very nice.
We're gonna see how that goes.
Katie, you get a action surge, which is fun.
Fighter starts cheating.
Hey, how come you can hit more than me? Stop it!
Yeah. 15 minutes later, the fighter's done beating everything to death.
Hey, stop it!
I'm gonna take my bonus action.
What should I choose in roll 20? Because it doesn't have the Tasha's stuff.
Let's see here.
Should I just leave it blank and then
I can
fill
add
in
it
everything?
Yeah, I can add it in
Okay.
afterwards. After the stream, I can add it in for you.
Okay.
But while you guys are leveling up, what is the plan for the morning? Burn down the rest of town?
You guys want to go check out that keep? I definitely want to go. Like, I want to go.
Sure. On the way,
Yeah,
I want to check in
down
on
for
that
it.
cat, though.
All right. So you guys head downwards towards the keep.
I'm gonna bring like a bowl of the breakfast porridge with me.
Yum.
So on your way back down towards the bridge, the cat is not to be seen. Either it's gone away or something is happening.
I'm gonna leave the bowl of porridge and then I'll walk away.
All right. So in front of you is a bridge. It is mostly in shambles. What is your plan? Da ha ha. I am now a vampire. Ah! Your DM is now a VM, the Vampire Master.
I'm not going on the bridge.
No, why not?
Nope.
It's fine.
Is the bridge like there's a chunk missing out of it, but it's still up, or is this thing like rickety and like part of it is dipping into water? Like, what is the state of
the bridge itself?
Broken
It spans around 70 feet across towards this island over the moat. Half of the bridge, some of the pillars you can see have kind of buckled inwards and are kind of some of them some of the planks that you'd be walking on look a little bent and wobbly and wibbly. They don't look very fun to walk on. It looks like it would be an interesting way to get across, but it looks like it's the only way to get across. Because the slope itself on the embankment on the Moat Bailey is very steep, so it looks like even if you were swimming across, it'd be very hard to get up out of the water and try and climb. But it looks like with either a deft foot or a strong leap, you could make it across.
Nope.
Like, I can't see at the edge of the bridge. What physical material is at the edge of the bridge at the front of the keep? Is it stone or is it wood?
It's all wood across.
It's all wood. Would it be possible for me to fire? Would it? Yes. Leading into it. Would it be possible for me to fire my longbow with my hempen rope across at like chest height to help steady as we go across?
You have 50 feet of rope and it's a 70-foot bridge, so...
It's a 70-foot bridge. I'd have to be across the bridge.
Yeah.
A portion already, and I know that.
Yeah.
Would I be able to fix it into the wood?
You could try.
I'd like to try. It's not going to hurt anything because we have to go across anyway.
All right, so go ahead and move yourself up onto the bridge. All right, and go ahead and make a longbow shot. 18. All right, so you knock and loose an arrow, tying the rope to the end, and it sticks into one of the wooden palisades on the or the wooden wall of the guard door, and it looks like it's in there. If you give it a few tugs, it might come back, but it doesn't look like it would support many of your other party members.
Yeah.
I'm going to so I'm standing not on the bridge, still on ground, and I'm gonna clutch onto that wall and look over at the water to see how deep, if I can see how deep this moat is.
The moat itself, with the flowing, it's currently a flowing river, so someone's bended the river into this moat, so it's large flowing water. You can see lots of rocks and stuff below, so nice soft landing. The moat itself seems 30 or 40 feet deep.
Like water depth?
Yeah. And
No,
then down to the moat, it's around 20 feet.
Nope,
so
not going.
Down to the water, it's about 20 feet, and then below that, it's around 40 feet. So it's around 60 feet to the bottom. You can see Levy is kind of currently walking out there on the bridge. It doesn't seem too rickety.
Nope. Keep going. I'm gonna turn around, walk back, I'm going back. Nope.
I shake my head at all of them and start making my way forward. I've got one hand on the rope I've got. And I'm going to make it up to the edge.
All right.
And the distance, what did we say? Is that 15 feet or 10 feet?
That is, each square is 10 feet. So it's around 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
So you can do an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and get across.
I'm going to do an acrobatics, please.
All right.
Please and thank you.
So just quickly holding onto the rope, try an acrobatics with advantage, please.
Thank you.
And you try and half almost pendulum your way across and half jump across the somewhat broken poles. And you all see as Levy makes it across. There's one section where they kind of teeter backwards, but keep going across. They seem to have made it successfully.
I'm still standing there, clutching the wall next to the bridge.
I'm facing all of them now, just going.
Come at me.
You
This is
you
a
created a water Dracus.
Witness
what?
me.
What?
You don't like the water.
I'm not afraid.
You don't like it.
This gap is
You-
about
you
15
go.
feet, you said?
Yeah, the gap's
All
about
right.
25, 30 feet.
25 or
Said-
30?
Yeah.
To get across?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The chicken can only sustain 15 feet of flight.
If you do a running jump and just hold onto its feet,
And hold the chicken like
Yeah.
Zelda.
No,
Yeah.
I was just gonna
You
send
get a
the
glide.
chicken across.
I mean, you could like rubber chicken arrow it.
Shot put this chicken across the.
Roll me a perception check, Larch.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm great at these.
17. You are being watched.
Ooh.
Other than just
Yeah.
Levy.
Yeah, there's the camera woman.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
this is
We've been watched the whole time.
You're
I
being
keep
watched
getting
by
the
around.
Aaron
Just like
Halbert
the top of
moments
her
with the
head.
camera lady.
You're being watched by around 14 viewers currently.
Meta.
No, there seems to be a small feline form peeking out of a taxman's house watching you.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, Hoser. How you
Did
doing,
you
bud?
get the food I left you? Oh, that's good. Ooh, something wrong? You sound a little perturbed or upset there. I'll go up to the cat.
It kind of swats at your foot.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
It's kind of crunched back and its hair is all sticking at end.
Can I make an insight check on this cat?
Sure. Roll an insight
Cats
check.
are very expressive. He can do this. He
We
can do
believe
it
in you,
well.
Larch.
I'm great at
13.
these, he says.
Something's spooking the cat.
Was it like beckoning me from the house that we found it in?
It was watching you.
Or
It was watching you from where you were. It's still in the house, but it was watching you from where you
Okay.
were.
I'm gonna go into the house and see if everything's okay in the house.
Okay. Going into the house itself, both of its owners' bodies are missing.
Ooh, it's not good. That doesn't seem good. I don't think that that's a thing that should have happened. Hey, does anybody know anything about bodies? Is the boulder still there?
The boulder's still there.
Okay, yeah,
There's
that's
no
not
blood
good.
smears or nothing. The bodies are gone, though.
Hey, do any of you know about undead or like things that move dead bodies?
Listen, it was a cat. They eat their owner's faces, okay? That's what happened.
Yeah, it checks out, I guess. Crazy in this.
A lot of things can move dead bodies.
I would like to use my Fearbolg ability where I can detect magic once a day.
Okay.
I want to see if anything pings me in this house.
Yes. Below
What do
the
I
boulder.
see? Okay, I'm gonna try and push that boulder with my powerful build.
Okay, roll me an athletics check.
Oh, big boy.
Athletics. I'm good at these.
13.
Not really.
You. It kind of squeaks a bit, and the cat, as you kind of push the boulder a bit, the cat slinks into a hole that's appeared. But you quickly tire and drop it, and all you hear is meow.
Wait, is the rock back over the hole?
The
now?
rock is back over the hole.
Oh no.
You trapped the cat.
Great,
Call the
you
fire
killed a
department.
cat. Let's go.
Nobody wants to help him
I'm
move
gonna
the
try and do
boulder.
it again.
All right.
I'll go help. I'll go
All right,
help.
you guys can now, Sid and Drapus, you now hear that this commotion's going on. So, Sid, are you gonna try and help as well? Or are you just gonna stand on the bridge?
No, I'm trying to cross the bridge now.
All right, roll me an athletics or an acrobatics. Levy, are you giving them your rope?
Rolled it
Yeah, is the
up
rope
so that I
still on
can
this
toss
side?
it.
Okay.
Well, I was going to fix it, but I don't think anything below it was hard, so I brought the rope with me. But it's long enough that once I roll it, I can toss you the open end, so it will unfurl at you.
Okay. So you can go ahead and roll with advantage, Mr. Sid.
Athletics I can do.
Athletics or acrobatics.
14.
Okay. So, Levy, you see as Sid shakes off the stiffness from yesterday, does a few jumping jacks, and just runs,
Shaking off the rigor mortis.
and just kind of looks at you, blink, 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 plummets straight into the water below. Sid, you have a chance to do a dexterity saving throw to try and grab
I'm
onto
holding
the rope.
rope. Can
Yeah.
I, like... All right.
Roll me a dex save, please.
All right.
And
Looks like I need to take feather fall.
Levy, are you holding the rope, or is it just still in the wood?
Oh, and if I've got, since he was coming at me, am I able to use my body weight to brace against it?
Sure. Roll me a strength
was
saving
hol-
throw with
Because I
advantage.
was still holding it. Oh, I'm good at strength.
With advantage. 12. No, unfortunately. Levy, you see as he jumps across, blinks, blink, 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 and just plummets down into the water, holding on to the rope. Rope burns through. Luckily, you're wearing gloves, and you are now in the drink.
Oh, yeah.
Sploosh. Roll
Ask
me a
the
quick.
old lady for help.
Roll me a quick athletics check to see how well you swim. As this is a flowing river. 9.
It's all a
You're
single shot
slowly
of
getting
them down the
carried
road.
away by the river.
I'm gonna try and make it towards the
The embankment.
the embankment on the side closest to where I was going.
All right. You slowly begin
So
trying
I
to make
can
your
at
way
least
over.
grab
Yeah. All
onto something.
right. Make another athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
15. You grab onto a rock with one hand, and you're just kind of, the water's pulling you away, but you're just kind of grasping onto this rock with all your strength. We'll get back to you. I almost said Felix. Larch and Drapus, also known as Felix, apparently. What are you? So you two are going to try and move the boulder.
Mhm.
Who has the higher strength?
Probably you.
I'm at 15.
Yeah. I'm at 11.
All right, Drapus, go ahead and roll with advantage, please. An athletics check. You just let a little toot out.
Okay, I'm giving this one more shot and then I'm leaving the cat.
Okay. Once more with athletics.
Once more with gusto. Hey!
Nat 20.
So, Drapus
All right.
and
Feeling.
Drapus and Larch, you two just both give big heave, and the rock begins to slowly teetering, and it slowly gains momentum and flops over onto the other side. This rock itself rounds down altogether. This rock's probably about 9 feet. This is a big boy rock. And below, you can see a hole into darkness.
Well, the cat can get out. Job done. How big of a hole is it? Like, is it?
It's around
Cat,
5 feet
chicken.
wide.
Okay.
So you
I'm
can
gonna
just
send the
like,
chicken down.
okay.
All right, buddy. Let's just go tell me what's down there. Okay, I'll be watching.
Does a chicken have dark vision?
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Nope.
It
They
just
got
kind of,
nothing.
you hear from the bottom of around 100 feet,
You just dropped your chicken 100 feet.
You see at the very bottom. Do you try and peer into its eyes, Larch?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, you peer into its eyes, and all you see as the chicken just kind of slowly does its little chicken thing, just two yellow glowing cat eyes. And then the chicken disappears as the cat attacks it.
Told you that chicken was going to end up as dinner.
All you see is the cat lunge towards, the eyes go wide and lunge towards this chicken. And you hear,
POV, your chicken in front of the cat.
Sid and Levy. Levy, you're standing there holding the end of the rope, just kind of looking off the side of the bridge as Sid's just holding against a torrent of water. What are the two of you doing?
Did the rope actually break, or did he slide down?
No, he
it?
just
slid down.
Rope
Okay.
burned right off of it.
Good. At this point, I am immediately going and unhooking the end of it from the wall, because before I was just like grabbing it and bracing it. I'm unhooked, like I'm just ripping the arrow. Like I'm not even worrying about untying. I'm ripping the arrow out, and I've spun around myself, and I'm throwing him the rope at the very edge. I know it's at the limit of the rope, but if he can catch it, then I can brace and he can grab it.
All right, Sid, roll me a dexterity check, please.
Okay.
So just on the left-hand side, click dexterity. 5. Are you holding the other end of the rope, Levy?
Yes, I'm
All right,
holding
so
it.
the rope lands and just goes sailing past, and you feel it go taut, and you pull it back up. You got another try if you want.
Trying, and
Before
I
his
yell at
hands-
the same time, work with me!
You could try and shoot it into him.
I'm not going to shoot an arrow at him.
All right, Jesse, another dex, please. That's it. Pop your color. That'll help.
Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse.
And Jesse, at this point, athletics with disadvantage, please, as you're trying to maintain hold onto this slippery ass rock.
Yep.
8. You begin going down.
So Gareth, on the other side of this river, could I climb easily, like onto the grass there?
Onto the grass itself, if you can make it over there, yeah.
Then I'm gonna kick off from the wall and swim as hard as I can to that other shore.
What type of armor are you wearing?
Scale mail.
Metal?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a swim speed?
No.
All right, roll me another athletics with a disadvantage, please. As you're currently spaghetti meatball or meatball spaghetti. 7. No, my friend. You make it about 10 feet out from the wall, and now you're kind of banging up against more rocks rather than just the side of the embankment. Fortunately, once it gets out of this the tightening of the river, once it widens up a bit, it slows down, but that's only about a mile or two down the river.
Oh, bye guys.
At least the water feels nice on the pane.
Yeah.
So, Larch,
So standing on a bridge alone.
just holding a rope.
The bridge again and be like, "Where's Sid?"
Running away and 2 guys are chasing a cat.
Hey, what
I'm
happened
done
to
with the
Sid?
cat. I'm gonna head back to the bridge.
Hey, you guys, both of you
Stare at
quickly
me?
roll me a perception check, please.
There was
Which of us?
never any Sid.
that
Just
was-
Drapus and
yeah.
Larch. So 16 and a natural 20.
Hey.
Larch, you see the bobbing, disappearing form of Sid in the water. Fortunately, he's not drowning. He's not rolled a nat 1 or anything silly yet. But he's, disappearing down the river.
Bye.
Okay.
you guys.
Hope you find your dad.
So the two of you are now at the bridge. Sorry, Jesse, it's not your day, man.
I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, so the two of you are standing at the other end of the bridge. Levy is standing on the other side, just kind of holding a rope in their hand, looking over the side, just like, the fuck, man.
Should I jump after him? Is that the plan, or?
There is no way I'm jumping in there. So, I mean, you do what you want. As I'm clutching the wall again, like, I'm not going.
Larch, you hear the cat again. Meow.
Hey, what's good, man?
It's back at the top of the hole,
Squirrel!
but it's kind of slowly doing circles around the hole and just looking at you, slowly doing circles around the hole, looking at you.
The cat means more to him.
The
than
cat's
you do.
the cat's doing a rim around the hole.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Go play with the cat. I get it.
What? It just sounds like.
Sid, roll me one final athletics check with disadvantage.
All right. I've been saving it all for
As
this
the
one.
river slowly slows down. 2 natural 20s. Come on, man.
Slows down to peek over a waterfall.
11.
God. He
Okay.
got the 22.
You have a chance to grab onto the ledge. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Disadvantage or just straight?
Regular.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. Come on.
7.
Jesse.
You grab onto a root, and the root just pulls out, and you're just holding a root in your hand now as you're slowly sailing away down the river.
What did I do?
But yeah, no, so the cat's slowly circling the hole.
Yeah, no, the cat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to the cat because obviously that is
Back to
obviously
the cat.
priority.
The cat's just kind of looking at you, looking at the hole, looking at you, looking at the hole. Meow.
I'm gonna throw some because I didn't think to do this before because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna send some dancing lights down there. Because that's the
I'm a
plan.
light. I'm a light. Yeah. It's a far hole. It's about 100 feet.
Okay.
You kind of
think they
peer
can go
down. You do
120?
the
About.
you get out your Pepsi glass bottles and peer down, and you can see at the bottom some feathers
Mm-hmm.
and a bend heading southward. So the hole goes down and then it bends southward
Oh,
underneath
is
the
it-
moat.
Does it happen to be in roughly a Jesse
No, it's
direction?
heading under the moat though.
Oh, okay. And you said it's 5 feet wide?
Yeah, the hole itself is about 5 foot diameter.
Sure, why not?
So you
Let's
could
go.
just kind of plunge down, put your arms out the
Yeah,
side, and
let's-
zoop.
It's 100 feet down.
It's fine. Cast Snowfall. You got 2 rope.
This season is 1 episode long.
Yeah, I'll tie the rope to
Bounds.
something in the house and then
The
lower
big
the rope
rock.
down.
Yeah,
Shatters
Sure.
his bones.
yeah. So you
Tie the rope around. We'll lower ourselves down.
Drape is going down with you.
We in the
We in
late
the
chicken is still with me.
okay.
in
We in the
spirit.
communist we.
No, we as in
We.
Plunge.
Just do the.
It's a different
the
kind
luge.
of plunge than Jesse did.
So, the rope goes down about 45 feet.
Oh, okay.
You got about 55 feet left to go. You could try and steal Drape's rope if you want.
Hey, does anybody have another rope?
Nope.
Levy's just standing on the other side with the rope.
I'm holding it.
All right, I guess I gotta go after Sid and get his rope then. I'm gonna.
Yeah, just take his rope off of his body and you can use that one.
I'm just gonna slowly walk out of the city proper and like walk down the river embankment until I find Sid.
What?
Are you actually?
Yeah. I'll just keep walking until I find Sid.
Drapus, you see as Larch walks away. Ever to be seen again? Question mark.
To be determined.
Sid.
I don't know.
Athletics or acrobatics disadvantage. The river's getting real calm now. The sun's getting real low. Hulk.
Come on.
So it's getting real low.
Come on,
Come
baby.
on.
You got this. Come on.
Sid will return in Avengers.
Somebody blowing his
Disadvantage
dice.
Yeah, disadvantage
his
still
dice.
because you're still in heavy. You're still in metal armor.
All right, the waterfall.
Yeah, you find the waterfall. Ah! Oh my boy. Yeah. So Drapus and Levy.
Oh.
What are the two of you doing? As Larch is gone, just mumbling something about Sid, and Sid's just having a midday soak.
I'm glaring at Drapus going, you started this. Are you coming or not?
I'm clutching the wall, not moving.
Then I turn, what's in front of me? Like, what kind of door am I looking at?
There is a iron barred door that is half broken in, so you can easily get over it.
I'm for sure going in.
All right, so
Split the party 4 ways.
Split the party!
Larch, in the shadows, you see Pojo, the goblin you let go, just sitting there with his bow, fucking ready for you assholes. No, he's gone.
Let's go. Let's do this. 1v1 me.
So Levy, roll me a quick investigation check.
Yep.
12, okay. You do... How long do you want to spend looking around for things?
Not very long. Like, I want to see what's visible right away and then back up and assess.
All right.
I don't want to go, like, all the way in.
So, underneath one of the crumbled towers at a underneath one of the rocks, you can see just a lone, mostly decapitated or mostly dissected hand, glittering in the daylight.
I
So,
see a hand.
yeah, you're assuming most of the rest of the body is probably under one of those boulders.
Boulders. So,
So-
not the one. Is it the one directly in front of me or the one off to the
It's
side?
right here.
Oh, right there. Okay. Interesting. Can I hear anything?
No, just the rushing river. And Sid every so often. Harper! I'm drowning!
So since she left, she's not just standing in front of me anymore. I'm gonna also go around and try and get Sid out of the river.
Okay, so you quickly dash after Drew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as fast as I can to
dash
get over
after
there.
Larch.
Just abandon me in the dragon house.
No. You abandoned me. You left. I didn't.
You wanted to come. Shot an arrow. I gave a rope. I did everything I could.
Nope.
Everything I could.
So,
You're the one that walked off.
on this hand, it is a finely manicured hand. The hand itself, though, looks mostly, the bones inside look mostly disintegrated because of, several boulders falling upon them, as you do. But on the ring finger is a finely bejeweled gold ring.
I mean, there's no harm in trying. Can I do like an Arcana check or something? Like, I'm not great at it, but I don't want to go touching random rings on dead bodies.
You can indeed roll an Arcana check. It's a pretty nice looking ring.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the ring.
Okay. Are you taking the hand or are you touching the ring itself?
I'm gonna. Actually, that's a good question, isn't it?
The hand
gonna-
of Vecna.
I'm gonna take the hand.
Okay. As you pick up the hand, it feels like you're picking up another bag of rocks. Nice fleshy, squelchy bag of rocks with bones and stuff.
I just drop it into one of the sacks that
The whole hand.
the whole hand just goes in a bag.
Darn.
Actually, what I do is I turn the bag I have inside out, like I'm picking up dog mess, and then I grab the hand and roll it back over, so I'd never come in contact with any of it.
Alrighty. Gathering around also, you can see on the other side of the keep, on the other tower, unfortunately, is a large metal box that has been cracked open and scattered all throughout the floor is dozens of glittering gold pieces. This looks like it was a safe or a vault at some point.
It's just cracked open and scattered.
It looks like something landed on it the right way, and so the safe itself is kind of in the ground at an angle, with the door just almost completely shattered off. Sid, roll me an athletics check with advantage. With disadvantage, please, or acrobatics. I don't know if that would be better for you.
Are we there with him?
Not yet.
Next to him?
No,
Okay.
you guys are still running.
All right.
Full sprint.
I got it this time, all right?
Yeah, come on, Sid. Come on, you got this,
on.
buddy. You got this. Let's go.
believe
Drum
in
roll.
you.
Drum roll. Send the chicken in after him. Oh shit, the chicken's dead. 7. Okay, you're not drowning, but you've not grabbed onto anything yet. You're just kind of half drowning, not fully drowning, you know.
Death Cleric just loves being close to death.
Apparently.
Loves kissing death.
Are you guys going full movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just full sprinting. Just
It'll
I
take
just went running out of the city.
It'll take a few minutes. It'll take a few more minutes, but you guys will probably catch up because the river's flowing about 50 feet per round. You guys are going about 60 feet per round, so you guys will slowly catch up.
Yes, we will gain 1 square per round over the next 70 some rounds.
Just letting you know, man.
Running like a full triathlon.
So Levy, there is
I mean, 70 rounds. I got to make a good roll at least once.
So Levy, there is a cracked open safe. Kick it. Just be a vandal.
Still can't hear anything, right?
Help me.
Yeah, just Sid screaming.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to go in, but only 10 feet.
Into the tower?
Yeah, into the tower.
Okay. So you kind of slowly climb in through the rubble, just kind of quickly looking around. And inside, tossed about, are blood, ichor, and gore everywhere. It looks like something came... Imagine a person was a china and a dragon was a bull. This dragon came into the remaining guards and just bull in a china shopped. There's limbs. There's limbs and just blood and gore everywhere.
All right. Well, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm assuming that if the dragon, I see how vicious the dragon is, there's not going to be anything else that's alive, in my assumption. Nothing there is going, oh, I'm going to be chummy with a murderous dragon. So I'll grab a few things, not everything. I'm not grabbing everything, but the stuff by me, I'm going to grab. what else can I see? Like, is there any door? Like, is there, obviously it's a tower.
Most of the interior has been destroyed by this large dragon coming through and just messing everything up. However, there is a staircase going down
Okay.
into the darkness, into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
No,
You're
hear
not a
you.
Man,
You're just Sid screaming in the river.
I'm gonna go to the staircase.
okay.
I have kids. You know how many times I've heard that goddamn song?
I hear you.
I haven't seen it, and I've heard that song so much because
Jesse.
of my nephews and
Yep.
nieces.
Yep.
Sid, athletics.
Yep.
Disadvantage. Or acrobatics, either
Come
or.
on, Jesse.
Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse.
No, don't patronize me, okay?
That's all I have.
14.
14?
Not bad.
Okay, so you're slowly getting the hang of this whole swimming thing. After almost drowning,
Baptism by fire.
you managed to
Hey, you
kick.
gotta learn somehow.
You managed to kick off from a patch of loose rocks diagonally towards the bank, and grab on to some long willow branches. So you're kind of hanging off this branch. It's a little flimsy, but you're hanging on it. So you've stopped moving, so they have a few more times to get together. So you can hear them coming. They're calling out, "Sid, where are you?"
I can hear them.
Yeah.
I can hear them. Okay, so I'm not trying to pull myself out or anything. I'm just holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to climb out. I'm just holding it.
Yep.
Like it. Don't push your luck.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Dumb ways to die. This river does lead to the ocean, in case you were wondering.
Oh, great.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Always
you
wanted
got a
to
free
see the
trip.
ocean.
It's just free cruise. Ah! All right, Levy, you're at the top. You're at the precipice of the stairs. Peering down, there are no lights below, but your infernal vision allows you to peer slightly beyond those of normal persuasion. What do you do?
So, part way down the stairs.
Okay.
Like it's a spiral, right? Or is it like
It's like a switchback.
like a switchback? Okay, I'm gonna go to the first landing.
Okay. Are you going stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a stealth
For
check,
sure.
please. Are you wearing your leather, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in leather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
Still not
Oh,
amazing, but
darn, I was hoping
not
I was going to
a-
get you to roll disadvantage. Oh, well.
no, I'm just mediocre.
14. Okay, you're creaking down.
Can I hear? I'm gonna stop at
Roll
the
a perception
landing, and I'm
check.
not gonna stand there. But I'll like peer around if I can. So here.
5. Nothing yet.
What?
Nothing yet.
I'm gonna go back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna grab a little bit more gold if I can.
Okay.
Just quickly moving out, not like spreading across the room. And I'm gonna head to where I'm back inside the door, but not on the bridge.
Okay.
Like I want whatever of me to be visible as possible.
All right. So right around there.
Yeah.
All right. So you pick up around 380 gold pieces. Larch
Whoa.
and Drapus. You guys are just bolting. You're starting to get a little winded, trying to keep up with the river, but ahead of you, dangling from these fine branches of the weeping willow, you can see a exhausted, soaking wet human.
Sid, can I borrow rope?
I gotta look at the
So how far is this embankment? Like from where I can stand on sure footing to where he is in the water. How far of a reach is it?
Well, the issue is the willow tree's on the opposite embankment, so you guys have to cross the river.
Oh.
He's not drowning anymore, but he's on the opposite side of the
Oh,
river.
I was on the map. It looked like he was.
Yeah, sorry.
On our
That
side.
was just to move you guys. Yeah, so he's there. You guys are there.
Move
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. See that? Nope.
Because
I'm not
first is
crossing
the
the river.
water.
Large, throw your chicken at him. Oh, wait.
Chicken dead.
Chicken
little.
yeet.
Yeah,
The
you.
sky is falling.
Does this mean all the other chickens are going to attack him?
You'll find out.
Yeah, I played that game.
Okay.
Sid, don't move!
Okay.
And I start running back to the city to go the other route of the city.
That's going to be
How
a long
far-
run.
How far is it across the river?
To him, about 40 feet.
Oh, that was exact.
I'm good at this.
All right.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna start trying to pull myself up then.
all right, roll me. No. Katie.
I'll try.
Katie.
Oh no.
Google's
I'll
apparently
try.
trying. Katie, roll me a D100, please.
Airball.
Okay, you got above the 25% you needed. So, Sid, you begin just kind of hand over hand, one hand in the
Hey,
turf, another one just kind of
So
using
we figured it out. We just need other people to roll for me, and I'm all right.
just a hand in the turf, a foot on the
Use my
stones,
strength.
just trying to slowly, just any way possible, get out of this fucking water.
Always pick odds.
And you're just, you manage, you flop on your back underneath this willow tree, just heavy breathing. You're out of the water. Roll me a
I'm gonna yell
perception
across.
check.
I'm gonna yell across and be like, "Can you just not die? just one time."
Now, Sid,
You know,
Did you read his backstory? That's his origin.
Sid, roll
That's
me,
that dying.
Sid, roll me a perception check, please, as you're laying there face
me.
up.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Perception.
18, not too bad.
Nice.
The willow tree above you, dangling down from the branches,
It's gonna fucking eat me.
dangling down
Snaps
from
and knocks him back in the water.
so dangling down from the branches of this willow tree are several leather straps and strings, and with bones dangling in the bottom.
So the leather straps are hanging down.
With bones tied up in them.
Bones are tied up in them.
Yep.
Well, that's ominous.
Looks almost looking like a very macabre child's mobile. Like something you'd put over a child's cot.
How high up? Is
Uh,
it? Like,
From your position, about 20 feet. It's a fairly tall willow.
oh, so I couldn't like grab it.
No, I mean you could jump and try and become LeBron James or something.
You got the ups.
I don't.
Divert game.
Climb a tree. I mean, swimming's not your thing. Maybe climbing is your thing.
One jumps back in the river.
Ah!
Um,
Swimming's not your thing. Maybe climbing is your thing, man.
I just wanted to chop the tree. down.
Just go back to town.
Can I even get back to town? Like, or do I have to cross the river? I don't even know what's up here.
You'd have to cross the river. There's only one bridge, and that's the drawbridge you guys came in.
So this river goes around both sides of the town.
Yeah.
Like I can't see the other side.
Let me show you real quick. since you've. Let me just quickly do this. Let's do that. Do that. Save settings. Can you see?
Okay. Yeah.
And so if you zoom out,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's
So-
the issue. So Larch is currently running all the way back to the top,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna get there, and he's gonna realize that, oh fuck, there's another river. It's the same river.
All right. I mean,
The walls around the keep. Sorry.
Around the keep itself, there are walls. Yes,
How high are they?
about 20 feet.
Okay.
You're gonna have to swim across.
I can't fucking swim.
Take your armor off.
The river's calmed down a bit.
Take
Take your
It's-
clothes off.
Yeah, take your clothes off.
Okay.
You could
All right.
pack everything in your bag.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove all of my armor.
Yeah. So
and-
that takes about 10 minutes, I think, to doff
Yeah.
heavy or medium armor.
And now you can see like the sores and like open wounds, just like bleeding and pus.
Not a
all
very
over my
pretty
body.
fight. Pretty sight.
I'm also going to help with this. So I have my rope. I'm gonna tie an end of my rope to one of my javelins
Okay.
and like yeet that across the river to where he can get to that rope, and then I'm going to tie the other end of the rope to myself.
Sorry, so it only takes 1 minute to doff.
Okay. So you've got a javelin across with a rope.
Yes.
I've got all my armor is like packed up. It's in my bag. I'm gonna take the rope from the javelin and tie it around my waist. So I am now tied to Drapus.
So yeah, we're tied together.
We're tied together, and now I am going to try and swim back.
Take the javelin with you.
Yeah, I need that
Yes,
back.
Don't leave
I
my
will
javelin there.
put the javelin in my pack, or like
And then-
behind my backpack.
When he jumps in, I'm not gonna pull him across. I'm straight up running away from the river with him tied to me. And I'm just going to like pull him out of the river like an ox.
Okay. Sure.
He's just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going until I feel him anchor into the other dirt. Like I'm just gonna drag him into the bank.
It's like those strong man competitions where they're pulling the bus.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Jesse,
Yep.
roll me an athletics check with advantage. Drapus, roll me an athletics check. You needed a 10 or higher. So Drapus, you go to start running, and Sid dives into the water, and Sid begins swimming across, making good progress. But as he's swimming across, he's also kind of going diagonally, because that's how water works. And so as he's going diagonally, Drapus, you lose your footing and begin to slowly get dragged into the bank. Drapus, roll me a dexterity saving throw to try and grab onto the bankment before you go in. 7. Dreyfus is now in the drink as Sid grasps on to the side of the embankment that he's supposed to be on, and Dreyfus begins flowing downriver. Dreyfus, roll me an athletics check with disadvantage, please, because you are in chainmail.
Oh, until we came across the river.
9.
Water.
You're freaking out. You're not enjoying it.
Yeah, straight panic.
And you're just
I'm trying
flailing
to scramble
immediately.
onto the bank and pull him to, like, we're still tied together. I'm trying to get up on the bank and pull him to me.
Levy, around this time, you can see Larch slowly running past your peripherals.
Okay. I don't even know what to do with this.
I'm like screaming at Sid to get me out of the river.
Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out!
Straight panic.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! It's like when you throw a spider at someone, just ah!
Attempt to do the same thing to get back across, because at this point I know everything is wrong. Like, I know everything is wrong. I hear screaming, I see running.
Larch, you also hear screaming.
So I'm going to get
back where I ran from.
Yep.
I immediately beeline it back to them.
I'm gonna get back across.
Alright, roll me an acrobatics check. Are you gonna try and do the
Yeah.
arrow thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do
roll
that.
me an acrobatics check with advantage, please. 21. Alright, not too bad. You quickly and deftly just get across.
Do it, and as I'm running, I am ripping like I'm sure it breaks
the
at this
arrow.
point,
Yeah,
I'm ripping the arrow out, and I'm just trailing the rope.
right. Jesse,
Yep.
what is Sid's weight? How big is he?
He is 230 pounds.
How heavy is Drapus?
320.
20.
Plus your equipment?
That would be another 64.
So almost 400 pounds. So
that would take a lot for him to drag me into the river. Like, even dead weight, that's a lot. I mean, we're already there, but...
Sid, roll me a straight athletics check, please. To try and drag this 400 pounds worth of Dragonborn out of the river.
Come on, Sid.
Now, before he rolls, hang on.
Yep.
I would also be trying to get out of the river.
Yes, you
So
did with
does-
with your 9 athletics.
Okay.
Yes,
right, here we go.
you've already tried, unfortunately.
Oh my. I can't. Oh my god.
God.
Drapus, roll me an athletics check with disadvantage, please. 13. Okay. Jesse, roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
No, I don't want to go back in.
You now have a fast-moving 400-pound stone carrying you down. Roll me a dex save, please.
With disadvantage or straight?
Just straight.
Okay.
17. You plant your feet quickly and you're holding tight. Larch. At this point, you arrive at the situation. Drapus is just dangling at the end of this rope. Jesse's just like straddling this rope, just holding fast. What do you do, Larch?
Oh, look, you got out. Good for you. Wait, how did he get in there? Can I borrow your rope?
I'm screaming, get me out or I'll kill you all. Get me out.
Drapus, with your 13, you're managing to stay above water. You're not drowning, but you're still freaking out.
Yeah, just straight up like...
I will grab the rope because you guys are still attached by the rope, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab the rope with you and try and pull them.
All right. So, Jesse, you have a stronger strength than Larch does, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an athletics with advantage, please. You need a 12 or higher. You got a 22. So, if you've seen the original Mulan, I imagine Larch is just the big guy picking everyone up who's trying to hold Mulan from falling off the cliff. Just picks him up and just starts walking backwards.
Yep, that just about sums it up.
Drapus, you slowly just claw your way onto the embankment, looking like a lizard you just threw out a window. Just
when I get to the top, man, I'm hanging onto the rope. Just
At around this point, Levy, you just kind of come bolting around the corner, out onto the river embankments, and you just see these three just screaming at each other in panic. Two of them tied to each other, two of them soaking wet, one of them mostly naked.
I'm just really sweaty.
It's a very Lost Boys scenario. What do you do, Levy, with your jangling purse of money that you just got?
Happening, like, from a distance I can see that, like, the action of pulling and everything, and I just immediately stop, because at one point there was, and this will be a little bit of TMI character, but as I'm running, at a certain point it kind of instinct kicks in, and I actually start to get genuinely worried about strangers, which is very unusual for me. So I'm actually running at full possible speed, and I suddenly see the image of all of them just screaming and pulled in, and I immediately become furious, like absolutely furious, and I stop where I am and turn back around and walk back into town. I do absolutely nothing.
Well, they say it takes a village.
That's to raise a child.
Yeah, out of the water, right? That's what they're talking about.
You
with
raise me up. So, you're all back on the proper side of the river.
I quickly stand up, act like nothing happened. Nobody saw anything.
Very macho
Untie the
bravado.
rope.
Just kind of like, yeah, it's
Untie
fine.
the rope, storm off.
Back towards town?
And I'm taking my rope, yes, my rope and my javelin and storming off.
So you all slowly make your way back into town. Some of you...
Before I head back,
Yep.
Sid just sort of like rubs his chest a little bit, and like some chunks of like dead skin kind of come off, and he shakes it off. It's all like wet and soggy, and then he's gonna put his clothes back, his armor back on, and then head back to follow everybody else.
You could have used any word other than chunky.
Yeah,
The
but I
forbidden
did.
milk.
Anything else?
The forbidden milk. The chunky milk. The forbidden cheese.
Okay.
This is just over there calling dinosaurs, just...
Note to self: say,
Chunky.
say chunky more.
So, you all slowly gather your wits back about you. Levy heading back into town first. The cat kind of sitting at the edge of the bridge watching you all. Just looking at you all like you're a bunch of fucking idiots. And I think that's where we're going to end it for this session.
Good place as any.
Slowly drying off from the river as you try not to die again.
All right, so was I like supposed to sacrifice a goat or something, and I forgot? Like, what the hell is that?
Your rolls.
Like,
At least you were consistent, though. Like,
Yeah,
you were
consistently
consistent.
bad.
that's not a good.
Doors
much
gave
we
me
could
more
work
trouble than
with.
goblins.
All right,
So
just a
much
second, guys. We'll do this in a second. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around, watching. I hope you all really enjoyed the first episode. We will be back again the 29th, assuming everyone's still alive and we're all still good to play. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you again very much for watching, and have a good night, everyone. Bye.